alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this, of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
Get ready, basketball fans. It's time for high school basketball on Extreme Sports. Tonight's game promises buzzer beaters and deep threes. Don't blink, or you might miss the action. Now, let's send it courtside with Mike Will.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Chapman Gymnasium at Hastings St. Cecilia. It's the girls sub-district basketball tournament here tonight. Top seeded Hastings St. Cecilia getting ready to play Ravenna here in game number 1. That'll be followed up tonight by Ord and Giltner Harbor. That game scheduled to tip off at 7:30 tonight. The two winners will play for the sub-district championship on Thursday right back here at the Chapman Gym. But postseason is underway now. Hastings St. Cecilia, the number 1 seed here in this sub-district tournament. They are number 3 overall. The Hawkins are sitting at 19-3 on the season. They wrapped up their regular season last Thursday, picking up a win over Grand Island Central Catholic up at the Crusader Gym, winning by a score of 66-28. Got off to kind of a slow start against the Crusaders. St. Cecilia led by only 6 points at the end of one quarter, 14-8. But they got going in the second quarter, had a 16-point lead at halftime, and they coasted the victory on Thursday night over Central Catholic, again winning by a score of 66-28. Avery Kissinger, Nathan Kreekak, and Eva Wiles, the 3 girls that have really led this team all season long. They were the top 3 scorers in the ball game against GICC. Avery Kissinger, 15 points. Nathan Kreekak had 11. Abel Wiles had 10 points in the ball game. Facing a team tonight in Ravenna that is 7-16 on the season. They were in action last night in the play-in ball game here in this sub-district tournament. They knocked off Arcadia Loop City last night by a score of 26-21. Their other 6 wins this year have been over Burwell, 36-23. Ravenna also beating Ainsworth in the Pleasanton Holiday Tournament this year, 48-18. They beat Palmer in the Ravenna Holiday Tournament, winning by a score of 46-12. They've got a win over Donovan Trumbull this year by 11, 50-39. And they've also beaten Arcadia Loop City during the regular season, 36-18. They've got a win over Gibbon to wrap up the regular season, 53-24. Again, they won last night in the play-in game over Arcadia Loop City by a score of 26-21. A team that is really challenged offensively. It's a team averaging only about 29 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 38.4 on the defensive end. So it's Ravenna and Hastings St. Cecilia here tonight on Extreme Sports. Had a chance to sit down with Hawkette head coach Greg Barrett.
Spent a couple of minutes with St. Cecilia coach Greg Barrett. St. Cecilia taking on Ravenna here tonight, sub-district basketball player. Coach, at the beginning of the postseason, had a very successful regular season, but obviously this is a different animal when we get to postseason play.
Yeah, it always is. Like you said, 3 great seniors led us to a great regular season at 19 wins and 3 losses in a tough conference. But like you said, the postseason always brings new challenges, and fortunately for us, we get to host this one. But we're kind of trying to tell the girls, like, everybody you play from here on out is going to be playing with a certain level of desperation, and you guys got to give them your ultra focus from the tip. So tonight that starts, and we'll see how we do.
With the 3 seniors, you've got the leadership on this team to maybe get some of the youngsters through postseason play.
Yeah, and that's kind of the one thing that you look at and you feel good about. Well, those three have played in state tournaments. They played in district finals. They played 100-some games. But then you also have other girls that this is the first time they really experienced something like this. So, yeah, you feel a little bit better when you have those three. I hope this is one of those deals where you get the jitters out of the way quick and just go play basketball. It's going to be the message. Don't make it anything more than it really is. You still got to play the ball between the lines. You still got to put the ball in the hole.
Finished off the regular season last Thursday, a big win in Grand Island against the Central Catholic. Got off to kind of a slow start, but picked it up in the second quarter and got into a 16-point lead by halftime. Yeah, I mean, you're not every game is going to start with a 15-0 run, and credit to our kids and surviving a few banked threes in at the start, and we kind of turned up our pressure with our press a little bit and got a little flow going on offense, and we were able to extend a nice lead there. So it was a good way to cap that, especially against a conference team on the road. It's nice. We had one game last week, so hopefully mentally and physically we're rested up for this one. All right, Ravenna, Giltner, Harvard, and Ord in the sub-district, some teams that we don't normally see, but you got to just take one game at a time this time of the year.
Yeah, and with the regions, how the way they stack them up, you kind of have a general idea, but you really don't know who you're going to see down here. And like you said, you see some of these teams on film a little bit, but you don't really get to study them a lot. Ravenna looks like they have a young crew that is kind of trying to figure out how to win ball games, and they figured out how to win one last night by coming from behind. And the other two, got Giltner Harvard with a first-year co-op, and they have a couple of nice athletes, and they got the 2C. And then Ord is used to having success winning double-digit games this season, and they play a little bit of a tougher schedule, and they're going to be flying up another court. So this sub-district kind of shows and presents a lot of different looks, so we're going to have to be ready for a lot of different things.
Obviously, you guys, the number one seed, you'll be the favorites to come out of this thing, but really just got to concentrate, like we said, one game at a time and play with a lot of confidence, but not be overconfident in these games. Yeah, absolutely. That's been the message all year. The next game's the most important game of the year because,
you get to a certain record here throughout the year. You're not going to sneak up on anybody. You got everybody's full attention. Well, in sub-districts, you're absolutely not sneaking up on anybody. And, that group, the message, they have 2-3 seniors on their team tonight. They're going to go play hard. They're going to go play like this could be the last game they ever play basketball. So you got to have that same focus, and you got to give them your full attention. You worry about Thursday on Thursday.
What about Ravenna? What stands out on film? Like I said, they're a very young basketball team. Looks like they are challenged a little bit offensively. What stands out about this team?
They're pretty young. They got 2 or 3 seniors. The rest are sophomore starters. It doesn't look like there's a junior on the roster. Then everybody they bring off the bench is a freshman. So it just looks like it's a young crew. And it looks like there's a little bit of talent there, but these guys aren't getting developed at the JV level. They're getting kind of thrown in the mix this year. So this is a team that I would probably imagine in a couple years will probably be decent in terms of their record and be able to compete at that varsity level. But obviously the same thing with them is they're 20-some games in too, so they've kind of figured out what it takes at the varsity level, and they're confident playing. So it's a group that when they get organized, they can do some decent things offensively, and they're going to probably sit in the 2-3 zone here and try to make us have to hit a bunch of shots.
Turn up the pressure, turn up the heat, turn up the speed and tempo in this game and grab the lead early. Yeah, that's probably the advantage, and that's kind of whenever we've talked, that's been ours. I mean, we're not the biggest team in the world, but we have some very quick girls and some speed, and when we've been able to get out in transition, we can go on some scoring runs. So I hope that's a recipe for success tonight, and then hopefully on Thursday too. Good luck. Thanks, Mike. Greg Barrett, head coach for Hastings St. Cecilia. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, Microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463.
The key to a thriving community is a good foundation. And for over 75 years, Hastings Federal Credit Union has been building and supporting Hastings and the surrounding areas, providing the support for new cars to keep you on the road, new homes to give you a place to land, or help with whatever life throws your way. With easy access via online banking or our mobile app, it's never been easier to have your financial dreams at your fingertips. Come see us at Hastings Federal Credit Union to start your banking journey today.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you. Major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia, getting ready for the Sub-District Basketball Tournament here tonight. C27 to be exact here at the Chapman Gym as Hastings St. Cecilia, the number 1 seed, gets ready to play the Ravenna Blue Jays here tonight. Ravenna, the number 4 seed. Again, our second game tonight, and another game you'll be able to hear right here on Extreme Sports. It will be Ord taking on Giltner Harvard. That game will go at 7:30, so you can stay right there. We'll have both games for you tonight here on Extreme Sports. Other games as far as the sub-district tournaments are concerned here tonight. At Lincoln Christian, it'll be Lincoln Christian playing Lincoln Lutheran tonight in the first game, followed up by Kearney Catholic and Raymond Central. C1-8 at Milford tonight. Milford will play David City, followed by Broken Bow and Central City. David City picked up a win over Grand Island Central Catholic last night, winning by the score of 44-17. C1-9 at Malcolm tonight. It'll be Malcolm up against Fillmore Central in the first game, followed by Minden and Holdridge in the second game. C2-8 down at Alma. Alma will play North Platte St. Pat's in the first game tonight, followed by Donovan Trumbull and Hershey. C2-9 at Sandy Creek. It'll be Sandy Creek playing Maxwell tonight at 5. That game is underway. Then we've got St. Paul in the second game up against Centura. D1-2 will get started tonight in Sutton. The Sutton Phillies will play Dessler in the first game, followed by Exeter Billigan Friend against Tri-County in the second game. D1-8 at Shelton tonight. Shelton will play Blue Hill, followed by Grand Island Lutheran up against Kennesaw. D2-2 at Red Cloud tonight. Red Cloud will take on BDS in the first game, followed by McCool Junction against Silver Lake in game number 2. BDS picked up a win over Lawrence Nelson last night by a score of 40-26. D1-8 at that's going to be the boys next week. We'll get to those at halftime here tonight, but those are the girls' sub-district tournament games scheduled for tonight. We've got Hastings St. Cecilia up against Ravenna in our first ball game, followed by Ord and Giltner Harvard in game number 2. St. Cecilia 19-3 on the season. Hawkettes averaging 50.2 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 31.8 on the defensive end. Avery Kissinger, Abel Wiles, Nathan Kreekak have been the leading scorers all season long. Kissinger averaging 11.1 points per ball game. Kreekak is averaging 10.7. You've got Ava Wilds averaging 9.8 points and 7.1 rebounds per game. Again, Ravenna 7-16 on the season after they beat Arcadia Loop City for the second time last night, winning by a score of 26-21. Ravenna averaging 29.4 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 38.4 on the defensive end. And their leading scorer on the season is Brecken Wick, who is averaging 7 points per ball game. So it's Ravenna and Hastings St. Cecilia here tonight. Sub-district tournament play on Extreme Sports. We'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off coming up. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
This sound is processed by StereoTool. Go to stereotool.com.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
All right, playing of the national anthem. Again, welcome to Sub-District Basketball Tournament action here tonight on Extreme Sports. 2 games set for you. Hastings St. Cecilia and Ravenna in game number 1. We've got Ord and Giltner Harvard coming up in game number 2 here tonight. In addition to all the stuff here at the Chapman Gym, we've got Hastings College men's volleyball tonight over on Extreme Sports 2. It'll be the first game ever at home for the Hastings College men's volleyball program. Of course, they're in their first year of existence. They're going to play their first home match tonight. Gets underway at 7 at Lynn Pearl Arena. 6:45 for the pregame show tonight on Extreme Sports 2. Get to the starting lines for Ravenna. And their coach is Eric Miller. They come in here a mark of 7 wins, 16 losses on the season. Becken Wick is a 5'8" senior, averaging 7 points per game. Jordan Larson, a 5'4" sophomore, averaging 5.5. Cassie Coulter, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 4.6. Malia Reger is a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 4.3. And Katie Jarzinka is a 5'6" senior, averaging 4 points per ball game. Aspen Anderson getting a start for St. Cecilia, the 5'5" sophomore. Avery Kissinger, the 5'6" senior. Emery Vargas, a 5'8" senior. Ava Wiles, a 5'11" junior. And Nathan Kreekak, the 5'9" senior, getting the start here for St. Cecilia. Hawkettes going to be in their white jerseys here tonight. Ravenna's going to be in their blacks. St. Cecilia controls the opening tap. Hawkettes shooting to our basket to our left here in this first half of play. There's a shot from the Kissinger from the outside at 3-pointers, but up there no good. Rebound comes down to Wiles. Gets it back out here. That's going to be Kissinger with the ball. Moves it to the right side to Vargas. Her shot for 3 is going to be up there no good. And the ball chased down here by Wick. So a couple of field goal attempts by St. Cecilia in their opening possession would not go. Ravenna has got the ball. Back in their offensive end. Jarzinka has got the ball out here to Larson. This team was on the floor last night and picking up a win over Arcadia Loop City. So their butterflies are out of their system here as they drive the ball down the right side of the lane. Wick puts up a shot. Rolls off with her no good. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia's Wiles, but she was stepping on the inline. It's going to be Ravenna playing things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket here. Just underway in the first quarter. Ravenna and Hastings St. Cecilia tonight here on Extreme Sports. They play the ball in. That's Coulter with the ball. Coulter trapped there on the left side of the lane. Gets it back out to Larson. Larson puts it on the floor. Dribbles out here. Ravenna wants to slow the game down. They average 29 points per ball game on offense, giving up only 38 on the defensive end. They certainly don't want to get into a scoring marathon tonight with the St. Cecilia. Here's a shot from the outside for 3. Good. 3-pointer. Reger hits a 3 for Ravenna. And the Blue Jays go out on top of St. Cecilia. Now the Blue Jays will attack here in backcourt. St. Cecilia breaks it easily. Kreekak gets it over here. Left side to Vargas. Her pass on the top is going to be intercepted. First turnover of the ball game for St. Cecilia. There's a Larson coming back with the ball out here to Wick. Wick dribbling at the top of the key. Drives it down the right side of the lane. The ball's going to be poked away. Picked up by St. Cecilia. Vargas gets it now to Anderson. She drives, shoots, and scores. Aspen Anderson scores on the turnover on Ravenna. It's a 3-2 ball game. Blue Jays have the lead. Ravenna with the ball, working against the pressure. Reger has got it into the offensive zone. Now to Larson. Larson goes to Jarzinka there at the top of the key. Dribbles inside the free throw circle. Can't put up a shot. St. Cecilia's in the man-to-man defense. Wick lobs the ball inside and the shot's up and in. They get the ball to Cassie Coulter. Wick gets the assist. Coulter gets the field goal. 5-2 the score now. Ravenna out on top here. St. Cecilia with the ball. Here's Avery Kissinger out here in 3-point territory. Goes over to Aspen Anderson. Now to Emery Vargas. Skip pass goes down in the corner. Kreekak throws up a 3. Her shot's going to be no good. Rebound. That's Vargas with the ball. Bounce pass comes back out on top to Anderson. Now to Kreekak down in the corner. Emery Vargas to Kreekak. Comes across the top to Anderson. Holds the ball down in the corner. Here's Kissinger. Her shot for 3 is no good. Wiles with a rebound. She had it knocked out of her hands. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. Hawkins will play things in. 5-2 the score. Ravenna has got the lead here. Ravenna, again, the number 4 seed coming in here. Here's Anderson with the ball. Works her down in the corner to Kissinger. Back out here to Kreekak now on the left side of the lane. Down to Ava Wiles. Now to Kissinger. Drives the ball to the hole and scores. Avery Kissinger scores for St. Cecilia. And that's a 5-4 ball game. Ravenna has got the lead. There's a pass across the midcourt stripe. Coulter has got it into the offensive zone, down to Reger. Larson has got it now, dribbles to the free throw line against Aspen Anderson. She gets rid of it over here on the right wing. Jarzinka has got the ball. Jarzinka back out here to Larson. Larson dribbles it down the right side of the lane all the way to the baseline. Back out here to Reger. Ball chipped away, picked up by Larson, and now we got a foul called. Remember, Ravenna won last night. They won with 26 points. They beat Arcadia Loop City 26-21. So that's the type of game they want to play. They've been very, very patient so far offensively here against St. Cecilia. 5-4 is the score. Ravenna has got the lead. Jarzinka feeds it inside down to Wick. Wick goes for the basket. Her shot is up there. It's in and out. No good. Rebound comes down to a Krekak. Krekak now to Emery Vargas. Back the other way. There's a pass that's going to be deflected. It is loose in the lane. Picked up here by St. Cecilia. That's Avery Kissinger with the ball. St. Cecilia working with it. Now we got a personal foul called. That's going to go on to Cassie Coulter of Ravenna. That's going to be her first foul. That's going to be team foul number 1 on the Blue Jays. So we're in the first quarter. 5-4 is the score. Ravenna has got the lead. St. Cecilia plays things in. There's a three-pointer by Vargas. No good. A long rebound comes out here. Larson grabs the ball. So Ravenna has got it here. That's Wick with it now, driving the ball down the right side of the lane, all the way to the baseline. Bounce pass into the lane to get it to Larson. Contact made. Foul called. Foul here will go on St. Cecilia's Emery Vargas. That's going to be her first foul. That's going to be team foul number 2 on the Hawkettes. Going to the free throw line is going to be Jordan Larson. Larson is a 56% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. Her rim's off, no good. She's now 15 out of 28 from the free throw line this year. Ravenna as a team hitting 45% from the free throw line, 26% from the field, and 16% from three-point territory. Next shot is up there. It's going to be in and out, back in again for Larson. So he hits 1 out of 2 from the stripe. It's now a 6-4 ball game. St. Cecilia down by a couple of points here early. Kissinger will inbound the ball. Ravenna is attacking here in backcourt. Daly is into the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Krekak has got it now to Vargas. To Daly. Free throw line extended right side. Here's a Krekak now to Kissinger on the left side. Bounce pass comes out to Krekak. Now to Daly on the wing on the right side. There's a long-range jumper by Daly thrown up there from 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound Wick. Wick now the near sideline for Ravenna. She stops right side of the lane, nearly travels with the ball, tries to get the ball away. It is loose in the lane. It goes out of bounds, and a turnover trying to get the ball there to Ava Roboleski, who just came to the ball game. Second turnover of the ball game on the Blue Jays. 6-4 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia down by a couple of points. Here's Vargas with the ball to Kissinger. Over to Daly. Free throw line extended right side, down in the corner. Nathan Krekak to Daly. Out here to Avery Kissinger. That's a Krekak on the wing. Moves it out on the baseline. Back outside. Here's Vargas for 3. Her shot no good. Offensive rebound. Foul shot good. Ava Wiles gets the offensive board and the putback. And now we're tied up at 6 points apiece. Here's a steal now by St. Cecilia. Driving the ball to the hole is Krekak. Her shot no good. Rebound to Coulter. Cassie Coulter with a rebound. Here come the Blue Jays. We are tied up at 6 points apiece early in this contest. Wick has got the ball. And now we got a double dribble violation out here. That's going to go on Roboleski. That's going to be her first turnover and the team's 4th turnover. And the ball game now is going to be Ebony Bach. Again, a very young roster here for Ravenna. They've got 2 seniors, no juniors. 3 sophomores and 4 freshmen on this team. We're tied up at 6 points apiece early here in the first quarter. Krekak with the ball, now to Daly on the wing to Krekak. Krekak comes across the top. That's going to be Kerrigan Vargas, who is into the ball game now. Here's a Kissinger, drives the baseline, bounces off of a defender. A shot no good. Foul shot is up there and in. Deanna Rodriguez hits the offensive board and the putback here for St. Cecilia. Now the Hawkettes have their first lead of the ball game, 8-6. Minute and 55 seconds to play. Here's a turnover. St. Cecilia's got the ball. Kissinger running back the other way, all the way to the basket. Her shot no good, but she's fouled in the play. Kissinger will go to the free throw line now for St. Cecilia. The foul's going to go on Brecken Wick. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Blue Jays. And Avery Kissinger will go to the free throw line. Kissinger, a 50% foul shooter in the season, 46 out of 92 coming in here tonight. Her shot is up there, and the shot is no good. Kissinger, the leading scorer on the team, averaging 11.1 points per ball game. There's going to be another shot coming up here from Kissinger. Her shot is up there. That one rolls around, goes down through the hole. So Avery Kissinger hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. St. Cecilia has now got the 9-6 advantage here in the ball game. There's a Larson with the ball near sideline now to Wick. Gets into the offensive zone. Wick is double teamed. The ball slapped away. She picks her back up. Wick is in trouble. Finally gets the ball away. Now Wick gets the ball back. She'll set things up offensively for Ravenna. 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 9-6. St. Cecilia's got the ball. St. Cecilia's got the lead. There's a pass into the lane. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Krekak. Long pass down the floor to Kissinger. Her shot is up there and rolls out of there. No good. Offensive rebound, foul shot, no good. Offensive rebound, foul shot, good. Kerrigan Vargas gets the offensive board in the putback. St. Cecilia out on top now, 11-6, and now Ravenna wants to call a timeout. Timeout with 1:08 to play here in the first quarter. St. Cecilia 11, Ravenna 6. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, it's an 11-6 ball game. St. Cecilia with a lead. Ravenna has got the ball back in their offensive end. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. St. Cecilia with a 5-point lead here. Here's a Bach with the ball for Ravenna. Comes out here to Wick between the circles. The Bach again. Right side of the floor. There's a skip pass. Goes over to Larson. Larson takes it to the free throw line. Out here to Bach, now to Larson. 6 seconds in the shot clock. Larson gets it out to the top of the key to Wick. Moves it to the right side. Throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Shot did not draw iron, so a shot clock violation officially on the Blue Jays. That's going to be the 7th turnover on Ravenna here in the first quarter. Back down to the scorer's table is going to be Emery Vargas. She checks in for Kerrigan Vargas. 31.3 seconds to play in the first quarter. 11-6. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Hawkins come back with the ball. Here's Daly with it now. Out here to a Kissinger. We're down to 20 seconds to go. Vargas, now to Kissinger, now to Krekak. Krekak dribbling the ball out here in three-point territory. There's Emery Vargas, now to Krekak. Out here between the rings, Krekak moves it to the right side. Now dribbles to the top of the key. Reverses the ball to Kissinger. Her shot for three is up there, no good. Now for the rebound. Daly grabs the rebound and scores for St. Cecilia. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. So the littlest girl on the floor, Lil Daly, gets the offensive board and the putback at the buzzer. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead after one. It's St. Cecilia 13, Ravenna 6. On Extreme Sports.
Did you know that one of the most important financial protections that you can provide for your family is to have a will? Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island can help you provide and make your last wishes known when your family is at its most vulnerable time. Call Stellick Law Firm today to get your estate plan completed. Stellick Law Firm is located in Grand Island, and you may call us at 308-675-4035 to get your estate plan started today. Stellick Law Firm. Let us be your voice.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, high school basketball tonight. St. Cecilia with the lead. Girls play sub-district tournament. 13-6 is the score. Coming up next, we've got Ord and Giltner Harbor tonight on Extreme Sports. Over on Extreme Sports 2, we've got men's college volleyball. Hastings and the Central Methodist. That one first serve at 7 tonight, 6:45 pregame. Volleyball tonight over on Extreme Sports 2. There's a shot from the right side. A three-pointer put up there at the end. Katie Jarzinka nails a three-pointer there for the Ravenna Blue Jays. It's now a 13-9 ball game. St. Cecilia with the lead. Hawkins come back with the ball in their offensive end. Anderson down in the corner to Kreekak. Now to Ava Wiles out here in the wing. That's Aspen Anderson. Her three-pointer is no good. Kreekak saves the ball, but is grabbed here by Reger for Ravenna. Here come the Blue Jays back the other way. Ravenna trailing by 4. 13-9 here. Semifinals of the C2-7 Sub-District Basketball Tournament here at the Chapman Gym. St. Cecilia, the number 1 seed, the number 3 overall seed in Class C2. Right now with just a 4-point lead, 13-9. There's a Reger with the ball. Bounce pass over here on the wing to Jarzinka. Moves her down to Larson, down in the corner. Larson, two-handed pass out here to Wick. 2 seconds, 1 second, and a shot clock violation. 8 turnovers now on Ravenna. Sometimes you can be too patient with the ball. That time they just kind of lost track of the shot clock there. Shot clock violation on the Blue Jays. Turnover on Ravenna. St. Cecilia's got the ball. 6.5 to play here in the first half. 13-9. Hawkins have got the lead. There's a long pass inside to get it to Kreekak. The Wilds, and her shot from 5 feet away is going to be no good. Off of the back iron. Rebound comes down to Cassie Coulter. Here come the Blue Jays back in their offensive end. Wick has got the ball. Free throw line extended right side out to Larson. Larson between the rings. Looking at the St. Cecilia defense. Moves it over on the left side to Jarzinka. Now to Larson. Here's Reger with the ball on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. Dribbles to the free throw line. Out to Larson for 3. Shot is up there. It's going to be an air ball. No good. Offensive rebound. Wick has got the ball. On the baseline. Her shot no good. Offensive rebound. Follow shot no good. Finally St. Cecilia comes out of there with a board. Ava Wiles rips the rebound out of there. Here comes Emery Vargas with the ball to Kreekak down in the corner. That's Aspen Anderson. Now to Kreekak. Inside to get it to Kissinger. Kissinger dribbles over to the far sideline. Zone defense here for the Ravenna Blue Jays. On the wing on the right side, that's a Kissinger. Now to Kreekak. Now to Aspen Anderson. Moves her down on the baseline. In for a pass to get it inside to Kissinger. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled in the play. Kissinger is hammered inside. The foul is going to go on Katie Jarzinka. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Blue Jays here in the second quarter. Now Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. Timeout, Hastings St. Cecilia, 5:21 to play here in the second quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 13, Ravenna 9 on Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. But anything but pretty. 13-9 is the score. There's a Kissinger at the free throw line. She's going to miss her first free throw. She'll have another one right here. The second one is up there. It's going to be good. So St. Cecilia goes down on top now here in the second quarter. 14-9. Traveling violation here in backcourt. 9 turnovers now in Ravenna in the ballgame. St. Cecilia in the first quarter hit only 6 out of the first 17 shots, 35%. And the Hawkettes were 0 out of 9 on 3-pointers. They get the ball on the free throw line there. Nathan Kreekak, as he's tied up in the play. Ravenna hit 2 out of 3 shots in the first quarter, 66%. They were 1 out of 1 from three-point territory. St. Cecilia with a lead here, 14-9. Driving the ball to the basket here is going to be Vargas, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Emery Vargas takes the ball from the left corner toward the goal, and she's fouled in the play here. Vargas now goes to the free throw line. Allie Bach picking up the personal foul for Ravenna. That's going to be her first. A shot from the line there by Vargas is going to be no good. St. Cecilia out-rebounded Ravenna in the first quarter, 6-4. Ravenna had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. St. Cecilia had 1. Next shot by Emery Vargas is going to be up there and in. And now it's a 15-9 ball game. St. Cecilia with a lead here in the second quarter. Girls high school basketball. There's a pass that's thrown over the head of everybody out of bounds. That is the 10th turnover on Ravenna here in the ball game. Nobody had a block shot in the first quarter. St. Cecilia 1 out of 2 from the line. Ravenna was also 1 out of 2 from the line. St. Cecilia had 4 steals in the first quarter. Ravenna had only 1. 15-9 is the score now. Hawkins with the lead. Here's Daly down in the corner to Kreekak. Her shot good for 2. Nathan Kreekak to the left corner for 2. 17-9. St. Cecilia's built the lead now here in the second quarter after leading just 13-6 after the first quarter. And now here's a turnover on Ravenna. Losing control of the ball was Wick right in front of the St. Cecilia sideline. 11 turnovers now on Ravenna. So St. Cecilia, much like they did last Thursday against Central Catholic, they got off to a slow start and really turned up the heat defensively in the second quarter to get things rolling. Here's a Kissinger with the ball down in the corner. Kreekak to Kissinger, back outside. Emery Vargas to Avery. Free throw line extended right side. 200 pass comes out here to Kreekak. Sends it left side to Daly. Down in the corner now to Vargas. Inside to Wiles. Back down in the corner. That's Vargas with the ball. She dribbles, shoots, and scores. Emery Vargas takes it right to the hole and scores. And St. Cecilia is now leading by a score of 19-9 here in the second quarter. Pressure again by the Hawkettes. There's Brecken Wick with the ball. Wick moves it to the right side of the lane. She gives the ball away. That's Bach. Now to Jarzinka. Moves the ball down in the corner. That's Ebony Bach with the ball. St. Cecilia's in a man-to-man defense. We're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Wick is going to have her pocket picked here. A turnover in Ravenna. That's Wiles taking the ball the distance. Her shot is up there, no good. Bound for the rebound. It's brought out there by Emery Vargas. St. Cecilia keeps it alive here. There's Vargas with the ball. Leaves it over in the right wing. That's Daly, now to Vargas on the right sideline. Vargas gets it inside to Kreekak. Back out here to Kissinger. Shot for 3, good. Avery Kissinger bangs home a three-pointer. There's now a 22-9 ball game here in the second quarter. Ravenna has scored only 3 points here in the second period. Bach with the ball. There's a feed underneath the hole there. Mishandled by Coulter. The ball is loose. Now who's got it? Ravenna hangs onto it. Wick has got it. Sends the ball inside. His shot is up there. No good by Jarzinka, but we got a foul call. That's going to go on Daly of St. Cecilia. First foul on Will Daly. That's going to be team foul number 1 on the Hawkettes here in the second quarter. Going to the free throw line is going to be Jarzinka, and her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. She's a 57% foul shooter in the season. Now 12 out of 22 from the free throw line. Ravenna as a team is hitting 45% from the charity stripe. It's a 22-9 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. There's a shot from the line. That was going to be banked home by Jarzinka. So she is 1 out of 2 from the line here. That makes the score 22-10. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to play here in the opening half of play. We're in quarter number 2. St. Cecilia with the ball. Emery Vargas has got to the far sideline and threw the ball away. Trying to get it to a Daly. It's a second turnover on the St. Cecilia here in the ball game. Ravenna will come back the other way. 2:42 to play, second quarter. 22-10. Hawkins have got the lead. They're in the semifinals of C2-7. Our 2 winners tonight will play on Thursday for the Sub-District Championship. Here's Larson with the ball, moves her down in the corner. A three-pointer is thrown up there. It's going to be no good. Offensive rebound. Larson in the lane. Her shot good. Jordan Larson scores on the putback there for Ravenna. And it's now a 22-12 ball game. There's a traveling violation now on the Daly. Daly out here with no pressure from the Ravenna defense. Had the happy feet there, and she's going for the traveling violation. Here comes the Wiles back into the ball game. Gianna Rodriguez is checking back out. 22-12. St. Cecilia's got the lead. Wick with the ball now for Ravenna. Trapped along the far sideline. She's going to be tied up on the play. But the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Ravenna. Wick was tied up there by Kreekak of St. Cecilia. Arrow pointing in favor of the Blue Jays. So Ravenna will play things in. St. Cecilia in man-to-man defense. Here's Bach with the ball. Ebony Bach. He goes to Brecken Wick. She's going to drive the ball here against the Kreekak. Can't get to the hole. Comes out here to Larson. There's a jump pass again to the far sideline. The ball there is Wick. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Driving the ball is Larson. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be St. Cecilia ball. You're listening to high school basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. We'll have game number 2 as well. Ord and Giltner Harvard coming up in game number 2 here tonight on Extreme Sports. Avery Kissinger with the ball. Avery comes over here to Vargas. Entry pass to Kreekak, now to Wiles. Back outside the ring. Here's Avery Kissinger with the ball. Goes to the right side. Kreekak moves her down in the baseline to Wiles. Her pass deflected, but is picked up here by Kerrigan Vargas. Now to Anderson. Back out to Kissinger. A shot for 3, good. Avery Kissinger scores. She's got 7 points in the ball game now for St. Cecilia. It's now a 25-12 ball game. St. Cecilia trailing here in the ball game. St. Cecilia ahead here in the ball game with 51 seconds to go. There's Brecken Wick with the ball as she drives into the hole, and it's stuck up there. The ball is stuck between the rim and the glass backboard up there. It's going to be St. Cecilia ball as soon as we get the ball down. Oh, yeah, the official tried it 3 times. He couldn't get the ball jarred loose. They give it to Avery Kissinger, and she bangs it out of there. So it'll be St. Cecilia ball. 25-12 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead here. Girls high school basketball tonight, sub-district basketball tournament. Kreekak has got it. Out here to Kissinger. Ravenna's just going to stay hunkered down in their zone defense. Making St. Cecilia hit some shots here. Wiles down low, and shot's going to be blocked down. Ball is recovered down there by Jarzinka. Here come the Ravenna Blue Jays back the other way. 15 seconds to play in the second quarter. There's Jordan Larson with the ball. 10 seconds. Larson dribbling with the ball. Larson moves to the right side. Now we got an offensive foul called out there. An illegal screen on Ava Roboleski. That's going to be her first foul. Turnover on Ravenna. That's going to be their 13th for the ball game. And now with 5.4 seconds to play, St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. They'll get it here to Nathan Kreekak. Now to Kissinger. Kissinger to Aspen Anderson for 3. Shot is up there, no good, and that is the end of the second quarter of play. So 2 quarters in the books tonight. Sub-district basketball tournament action. Hastings St. Cecilia. A slow start tonight. Hawkettes led by only 7 after 1 quarter, 13-6, but they've stretched her out now to 13 points at halftime. And the halftime score will be St. Cecilia 25 and Ravenna 12. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years. And it is more than just another bar and grill. It is a Hastings institution. Do not miss Tijuana Tuesday, an all-you-can-eat taco and nacho buffet. Every Wednesday night is Wing Night, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken, on Friday for the prime rib and seafood buffet, and on Saturday for Bullseye's world-famous prime rib. On Sundays, enjoy the brunch buffet from 10 until 2. For over a quarter of a century, Bullseye's has been your go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Find Bullseye's Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. It's halftime. Girls Sub-District Basketball Tournament action. Hastings St. Cecilia, the number 1 seed here, with a lead over Ravenna. The score is 25-12. St. Cecilia led 13-6 after the first quarter. Ravenna outscored in the second quarter 12-6. They were sitting at 25-12 here at halftime. Avery Kissinger leading the way for the Hawkettes. She's got 7 points in the ball game. Kissinger's got a 3 and a 2, and she is 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. Emery Vargas has got 6 points. Vargas with a 3 and a 2. She is 1 out of 2 from the line. St. Cecilia getting 2 points from Little Daly on a field goal. Kerrigan Vargas has got a field goal for 2. Aspen Anderson has got a field goal for 2. Ava Wiles a field goal for 2. Nathan Kreekak a field goal for 2. And Gianna Rodriguez also with a field goal, 2 points here for the Hawkettes. For Ravenna, Katie Jarzinkin is leading the way. She has got 4. Aaliyah Reger has got 3 points on a 3-pointer. Jordan Larson has got a field goal, and she is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 3. Cassie Coulter has got a field goal. She has got 2 points in the game. Again, the score at halftime is St. Cecilia 25 and Ravenna 12. We'll come back and check the shooting numbers after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sunday special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, 25-12 is our score. At halftime, St. Cecilia with a lead over Ravenna. Shooting numbers in the first half, St. Cecilia 10 out of 26 from the floor. That is 38%. The Hawkettes hit only 6 out of 17 shots in the first quarter. They were 4 out of 9 in the second quarter. So St. Cecilia 10 out of 26 here at the break, 38%. St. Cecilia 3 out of 14 from three-point range, 21%. And they are 3 out of 6 from the free throw line for 50%. Ravenna hit 40% of their shots in the first half. Problem is, they only got 10 shots off. They were 4 out of 10 from the field. Ravenna was 2 out of 2 on three-pointers. And they were 2 out of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Rebounds right now, Ravenna's got 9. St. Cecilia's got 8. Ravenna's got 2 offensive rebounds and 7 on defense. St. Cecilia's got 6 offensive rebounds and 2 on offense. Hawkettes have 3 turnovers in the game. Ravenna has got 12 turnovers, 5 steals for Hastings St. Cecilia, 1 steal for Ravenna. Hawkettes do not have a blocked shot so far in the ball game. Ravenna has got 1. Again, the score at halftime is Hastings St. Cecilia out on top of Ravenna. The score is 25-12. We'll have the second half coming up. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
Extreme Sports. the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym. Third quarter is underway. Ravenna with the opening possession. Shooting to our basket to our left. There's a shot there by Wick. That's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. Hawkins with the lead, 25-12. Winner plays again on the Thursday in the sub-district final here at the Chapman Gym. Vargas with the ball for St. Cecilia. Vargas high left side, moves her down in the corner. Kreekak for three, shot no good. Rebound taken out there by Reger for Ravenna. There's a Jordan Larson with the ball. Brings it into the offensive end. Larson dribbles to the left side. Now takes the ball to the free throw line. Bounce pass down low. Coulter grabs the ball. Her shot's up there. It's going to be no good. And a foul called on the rebound. So Cassie Coulter got it just to the left of the basket there. And we got a foul call that's going to go on the Blue Jays at the 6:59 mark. It's going to go on Wick. That's going to be her second foul. Brecken Wick picks up her second personal. Here's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by a Reger for Ravenna. That's the fourth turnover on St. Cecilia here in the ball game. Wick has got the ball on the wing. They lob it inside. It's going to be overthrown. Trying to get it to a Cassie Coulter, and they overthrew her. Left side of the lane. That's going to be turnover number 14 in the ball game now for Ravenna. 6:45 to play in the third. St. Cecilia with the lead, 25-12 here over there. The Ravenna Blue Jays. St. Cecilia with the ball. Vargas has got it. 200 pass comes out on top to Anderson. Now to Kreekak. Here's Aspen Anderson. They get it over here to Emery Vargas. Skip pass goes over to Kreekak down in the corner. 2 to the whistle, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on the Jays. Cassie Coulter picking up the foul. That's going to be the second foul on Coulter. Team foul number 2. Called here on Ravenna. There's a shot from the corner. It's going to be up there and in. Emery Vargas, she scores on a three-pointer. That's now a 28-12 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Here's a pass here. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. So it'll be Ravenna playing things in right in front of the Blue Jay bench. 28-12 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia is out on top here. Again, the winner plays again on Thursday against either Harvard-Giltner or Ord. That game is coming up next. Here's Wick. She puts up a shot good for Ravenna. Blue Jays are now trailing by 14 here in the ball game, 23-14. Avery Kissinger with the ball. 200 pass goes to the far side. Kreekak has got it. Kreekak brings it back here to Emery Vargas. Now to Kreekak. Entry pass inside to Kissinger at the free throw line. Brings it back out to Kreekak. Down to Aspen Anderson. Kreekak now to Vargas. She mishandles the ball. She picks her up. Goes it on the baseline. That's Wiles. Inside now to Aspen Anderson. Her shot is up there, no good. And the ball is brought out of there by Ravenna. Blue Jays have the ball. 5:09 to play here in the third quarter. 28-14. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Garzinka with the ball. Here's a pass into the lane. It's going to be tipped and intercepted. 15 turnovers now in Ravenna. There's a feed inside, and the shot is up and in. Ava Wiles scores on the assist from Avery Kissinger. St. Cecilia now leading by a score of 30-14 here in quarter number 3. The Hawkins with their biggest lead now in the ball game. Here's a steal. There's a steal by Anderson. She takes off at the other end. Her shot good. Aspen Anderson gets the steal and the field goal on the other end to make it a 32-14 ball game. We've got a timeout, Ravenna. We'll take a break with 4:34 to play here in the third quarter. St. Cecilia 32, Ravenna 14 on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Mike Will back here at the Chapman Gym, 32-14. Hastings St. Cecilia with a lead over Ravenna in the girls' sub-district basketball tournament. Ord and Giltner Harvard coming up next. And don't forget, we got men's volleyball tonight. Men's college volleyball over on Extreme Sports 2. Hastings College playing Central Methodist out of Kansas tonight. Match getting underway here at 7 o'clock. There's Kreekak with a steal for St. Cecilia, and she goes the distance and scores 17 turnovers now on Ravenna. That one results in points on the offensive end for the Hawkettes. It's now 34-14. St. Cecilia with their biggest lead now on the ball game. It's 20 points. St. Cecilia in a 9-2 run here to begin the third quarter of play. There's Roboleski with the ball inside the free throw circle. She gets in the way now. That's a Wick dribbling the ball to the free throw line. Bounce pass out on the baseline. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by the Hawkettes. Here comes Kreekak back with the ball. Down to a Daly to Kreekak. Outside the ring to Vargas. Entry pass to Kissinger. Drops the ball down low, and a shot by Wiles. Blocked out of her hands, out of bounds. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Wiles is going to come out of the ball game. Here comes Gianna Rodriguez into the ball game now for St. Cecilia. 3:40 to play in the third. 34-14. Hawkins have got the lead here. There's a Kreekak with the ball. Bounce pass right side. Avery Kissinger for three. Shot is up there, no good. Off the back iron. Rebound comes down here to Ravenna. Down the near sideline, they overthrow Jarzinka. That's going to go out of bounds, and a turnover on the Blue Jays. I've got Ravenna now with 19 turnovers in the ball game. Hawkins are leading by 20 points in this game. 34-14 with 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. There's a Daly with the ball. Daly gets it to Kreekak. Outside down to Vargas. Jump pass comes over to Kissinger down to the baseline. That's Rodriguez. She tries to return the pass back inside to Kissinger. And she's knocked down in the play. A foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on the Jays. Wick picks up the foul. That's going to be her third. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket here. They'll get things into Daly. Now to Kreekak. There's Rodriguez over on the left side. A shot there and in. Emery Vargas. Emery Vargas bangs home a three-pointer for St. Cecilia. It's now a 37-14 ball game. Hawkins have got the lead. A 12-2 run now by St. Cecilia to open up the third quarter. And there's a double dribble violation just as the Jays brought the ball back in their offensive end. Jarzinka is whistled for the double dribble violation. 20 turnovers on the Jays. St. Cecilia has a 23-point lead now. A 12-2 run by St. Cecilia to open up the third quarter of play to give them some breathing room here. Avery Kissinger to Kreekak down in the corner to Daly. Here's Kreekak on the wing. Entry pass to Kissinger. Now down to Daly. Drives the baseline from the right side. Can't put up a shot. Kreekak will. Her shot is up there and in for three. Nathan Kreekak hits a three-pointer for the Hawks. Now it's a 40-14 ball game. A 15-2 run. Here's another ball's going to be deflected on the far side. The scramble is on. Who's got it? 3-4 players. 5 players hit the deck. Finally, Mr. Official calls the jump ball. And the arrow is going to be pointing in favor of St. Cecilia. That'll be technically a turnover there on Ravenna. 21 turnovers on the Jays. So Ravenna, after beating Arcadia Luke City last night in the play-in game, 26-21, finding the sledding a little rougher here, so to speak, in the semifinals. St. Cecilia leading 40-14. Here's Aspen Anderson in the hole. She scores Anderson now with 6 points in the ball game. It's now a 42-14 ball game. There's another pass deflection. It is loose on the baseline, but Ravenna maintains control here. Now we've got a traveling violation. Allie Bach out here is going to drive the ball in the hole, and she's called for the traveling violation. Vargas back into the ball game for St. Cecilia, replacing Kissinger. 42-14. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead here. Hawkins on a 17-2 run here to begin the third quarter of play. Minute 40 remaining. There's a Kreekak with the ball, hands it away to Kerrigan Vargas. There's Aspen Anderson. Down to Kreekak on the baseline, entry pass. 14 in the ball game. St. Cecilia now leading by a score of 44-14, putting this game away slowly but surely here. A 19-2 run. Here's another turnover. Ball is intercepted here by Wiles. He takes it back the other way, and she's fouled in the play. Wiles just jerked down as he goes for the basket, and Wiles going to the free throw line now for St. Cecilia. The foul is going to go on Ebony Bach. That's going to be her first foul. So Ava Wiles on the free throw line has not been there so far today. She'll have 2 shots. She's got 4 points in the ball game. The shot from the line is going to be up there and in by Ava Wiles. So a pretty impressive run. How about 20-2 for St. Cecilia to start the third quarter of play? Ava Wiles back to the line here with 67 seconds to play in the third period. Wiles eyes the bucket. Next shot is up there. It's off of the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Ravenna. There's a pass to the near side. It's going to be deflected away again. We got a foul called. Ava Wiles picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. Garzinka went down there for Ravenna. He's going to come out of the ball game now. Blue Jays will inbound the ball here on the near side. 45-14. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead, under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Ord and Giltner Harvard is coming up next here on Extreme Sports. Larson with the ball out of Reger. Moves it over here on the wing to a Bach. 200 pass comes out on top. Now the right side to a Reger. Comes back over here to a Jordan Larson. Dribbles once. Comes out between the rings to a Bach. Now to Larson. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Larson down the left side of the lane. Gives it now to a Reger. 5 seconds in the shot clock and a double dribble. Nope, traveling violation. There's a call there on Allie Bach. Turnover number 24 in the ball game now for the Ravenna Blue Jays. 45-14 is the score. St. Cecilia has put that one away here in the third quarter. Vargas will inbound the ball. They get it to Anderson. Back to Vargas. Trots it across the midcourt stripe here. Vargas. 200 pass comes to Kerrigan Vargas. Down to a Daly. Here's Emery Vargas with the ball. There's Aspen Anderson. Now to Kerrigan Vargas. Emery Vargas is going to grab it now with 8 seconds to go. She's going to drive the ball to the hole. Nice pass underneath the hole, and it's up and in. Maddie Bauer scores for St. Cecilia. That makes it 47-14, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. So Ravenna scores only 2 points in the third quarter. They were outscored 22-2 in the third quarter, and St. Cecilia's got the big lead going into the fourth and final quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 47, Ravenna 14. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
All right, we head to the fourth quarter. It's a 47-14 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead, and Ravenna's going to start off this quarter, much like they have in the last quarter or so, with another turnover. Now 25 turnovers in the ball game for the Jays. St. Cecilia back with the ball on their offensive end. Hawkins leading 47-14, a 22-2 run by St. Cecilia in the third quarter. Emery Vargas, one dribble, comes over to Anderson, one dribble, comes out here to Kissinger. Out in the corner to Vargas, entry pass inside. Now they kick her back out. There's a long-range three. It's not good. Will Daly scores. She's got 5 points in the ball game. It's now 50-14. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Wick has got the ball on the far sideline now to Jordan Larson. And a 10-second violation is called on Ravenna here in backcourt. Boy, the Jays really struggling since the halftime. 50-14. Ravenna scored only 2 points here in the second half. It outscored now 25-2. After St. Cecilia bangs home a three-pointer to begin the fourth quarter. There's a Daly with the ball. Back out to Anderson. Anderson at the top of the key. Swings to the left side. Kissinger with the ball. Now to Emery Vargas. Comes to the near side. Right to the fingertips of Daly, out of bounds. Turnover number 5. Winner here will play on Thursday night at 6 against either Ord or Giltner Harvard. We'll have the game for you Thursday right here on Extreme Sports as we head to the postseason. All your favorite games on the Extreme Sports Network here. So head down to the stretch for the winter sports season. Here's a Reger with the ball. Blue Hill finally is going to set up offensively. Wick has got it. Free throw line extended. Now Wick drives the ball into the lane. Puts a nice move on. Her shot is up there. No good. And she's going to be fouled in the play here by Vargas. Emery Vargas picking up the foul. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 1 on the Hawkins here in the fourth. Brecken Wick to the free throw line. 50% on the season. 34 out of 68. She's got 2 points so far in the ball game tonight on a field goal. And her free throw is going to be up there. It is off the mark, no good. Over on Extreme Sports 2 tonight, men's college volleyball. Hastings College and Central Methodist out of Kansas. Match is just now getting underway at Lynn Farrell Arena. You can catch it on Extreme Sports 2 tonight. There's the next shot by Wick. It's going to be up there and in. So it's now a 50-15 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Hawkins with the ball. Here's Aspen Anderson. Comes over here to a Vargas. Entry pass inside. Kissinger works between the 3 defenders and throws up a shot. It's going to be partially deflected. Wick has got the ball here for Ravenna. Wick takes the ball in the hole. Her shot no good. Offensive rebound no good. Rebound comes down to Eva Wiles. Wiles now to Aspen Anderson. Head of the forecourt, down in the corner. Daly with the ball to Anderson on the high left side. 200 pass comes over here to Kissinger. Brings it back to Daly. Daly now to Kissinger. Right side, here's Vargas with the ball. Down on the baseline, Wiles drives, shoots, and scores. Ava Wiles scores. He got 7 in the ball game now for St. Cecilia. 52-15. Hawkins have got the lead. There's a Jordan Larson with the ball. Her pass across the midcourt stripe is going to be deflected away, and now we got a foul called. A foul here. It's going to go on to St. Cecilia's Kissinger. Avery picks up her first personal foul. Sydney Head coming to the ball game now for St. Cecilia. Head comes in. Avery Kissinger will check out. 5 minutes and 19 seconds to play. Here in quarter number 4. 52-15 is the score. St. Cecilia's got the lead. They put this one away in the third quarter by going on a 22-2 run over the Ravenna Blue Jays. There's a Larson with the ball. Larson on the dribble, moves it down to the baseline. Now she's double teamed. Gets it away. There's a short jumper by Robolowski. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Sydney Head for St. Cecilia. There's a Daly with the ball. Daly sends it over to Head on the wing. Entry pass to Kerrigan Vargas. Drops it down low. A shot by Wiles is blocked out of her hands. Out of bounds, and that's going to be St. Cecilia ball. Gianna Rodriguez coming into the ball game now. Wiles checking out. 4:46 to play here in the fourth. 52-15. Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead. Hawkins will inbound the ball. They get it here to Head, and she is hit on the play. Head's going to go to the free throw line. Foul in the play here by Ava Robolewski. That's going to be her second personal foul. Sydney Head to the free throw line. She is 1 out of 2 from the line so far this season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Sydney Head will have one more free throw. Of course, part of the softball team that won some hardware here recently. There's the next shot up there. It's going to be no good. 52-15. Hastings St. Cecilia continues to lead here in the ball game. Jordan Larson with the ball. Over here to Robolewski. There's a Jarzinka. She's going to try to drive it. The ball's going to be poked away, and St. Cecilia's got it on another turnover. There's a little Daly with the ball into the forecourt. Daly now to Kerrigan Vargas to Sydney Head in the lane. Bounce pass down low. A shot is up there. No good by Rodriguez, and a foul is going to be called here on Ravenna. Blue Jays whistled for the foul. Robolewski picking up her third. That's going to send Gianna Rodriguez to the free throw line. Rodriguez, 2 out of 12 from the line so far this year. 17%. Her shot is up there. It's going to be short. I've seen her in the JV games. She's pretty good from the free throw line, but varsity level, she's having a tough time finding the range here from the stripe. Her shot is up there. That's going to be no good. And the rebound comes down here to Ravenna. 52-15. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Wick has got the ball. Wick dribbles into the right side. Reverses the ball. Gets it here to Bach. Bach gets it here to the near side to Jarzinka. They feed it to Robolewski. St. Cecilia still in a man-to-man defense. There's Wick trying to drive it. The ball poked loose. Wick picks her up. Goes inside. A shot is up there. It's going to be no good there. Rebound is loose, and St. Cecilia grabs the ball. Kerrigan Vargas goes to Daly into the forecourt. Sydney Head with 3:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. 52-15. St. Cecilia with the lead. Daly with the ball down here in the corner. She's going to be fouled in the play here by the Blue Jays. Ebony Bach picking up the foul. That's going to be her second. That's going to be team foul number 3 on the Jays. Emerson Kissinger coming into the ball game now. Maddie Bauer re-enters the contest for head coach Greg Barrett. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. We've got a timeout with 3:33 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, we'll take a break with a score. St. Cecilia 52, Ravenna 15. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
52-15 is our score. St. Cecilia with a lead. Ravenna in the third quarter, they only attempted 3 shots. 1 out of 3 from the floor, 33%. They had, 11 turnovers in the third quarter. 11 turnovers, and they attempted 3 shots. St. Cecilia went 9 out of 13 during that run, 69%. So the Hawkins now hitting 19 out of 39 for the ball game. 49%. Ravenna, 5 out of 13 for 38%. They just haven't got a lot of shots put up there tonight. Here's a shot by Daly. It's going to be no good. Daly grabs a rebound, keeps it alive here. Emerson Kissinger out on top. Down to Sydney Head. Dribbles it down the right side of the lane to the baseline. She's in trouble. She's in on the play, and a foul is going to be called here on the Jays. That's going to go on Ebony Bach. That's going to be her third. Team foul number 4 on the Blue Jays. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. They get it to Kerrigan Vargas. She mishandles it here on the baseline. Turnover in St. Cecilia. They're 6th in the ball game. Running back the other way is going to be Wick. She stops at the elbow. Right side of the lane. Gets it on the wing. Dribbling the ball to the basket there is Robolaski. And a foul is going to be called here on St. Cecilia. Ava Robolaski takes it from the right wing toward the goal. She's fouling the play here by head of St. Cecilia. That's the first foul in Sydney. Team foul number 3 on the Hawkins. Still a non-shooting foul. Ravenna will play things in. Jarzinka has got it. Goes over on the far sideline. Mishandling the ball over there. It goes out of bounds. And a turnover on the Jays. 28 turnovers in the ball game now for Ravenna. They've been averaging 21 per game on the season. 52-15. St. Cecilia putting away the Jays here in this one. Here's Emerson Kissinger with the ball to Daly. Her running in the lane. Good. Daly scores. She's got 7 points in the ball game. Now 54-15. St. Cecilia with the lead. Down to 2.5 minutes to play here in this one. Jarzinko with the ball. Now to Robolaski. Outside now to a Bach. Dribbles it down the left side of the lane. He was knocked down in the play. She got the ball to the baseline. She was hit. And a foul is called here on St. Cecilia. That's going to go on Kissinger. Emerson Kissinger. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 4 on the Hawkins. Non-shooting situation. Ravenna will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. They play her in, and it's going to be tipped back out of bounds. Jays will try it again. 2:19 to play in the game. 54-15. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. There's a shot there by Reger off the baseline. No good. Rebound to the head for St. Cecilia to Daly. Into the forecourt to Vargas, and she has the ball tipped away from behind. Turnover on the Hawkins. It's number 7 on St. Cecilia. Back with the ball here is going to be Bach. Gets it out here to Ali Bach. They swing it right side now to Robolaski. Robolaski out on the wing now. It's going to be Reger with the ball. She can't put up a shot yet. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 200 pass out here to Robolaski. Takes it inside to the free throw line. Gives it away now to Bach on the wing. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the ball deflected away from Reger. Now they throw up a shot at the end of the shot clock there by Robolaski that does not draw iron. And it goes out of bounds. And there's going to be a shot clock violation here on the Jays. 90 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 54-15. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Daly with the ball. Now to Emerson Kissinger. Kissinger throws her down in the corner to Daly. Dribbles the baseline. Dumps it away to Bauer. Her shot is up there right in front of the basket. It's going to be no good. Ball is brought down here by the Jays. Bach has got it. As they bring it across the midcourt stripe here. Ebony Bach sends it to Robolaski. 200 pass out on top now to Ali Bach here at the top of the key. And a traveling violation is called on Bach. Ravenna is going to wrap up their season 7-17. Hastings St. Cecilia going to move into the next round, finals sub-districts. Going to be Thursday night against either Ord or Giltner Harvard. That'll be a 6 o'clock start here. We'll have the game for you Thursday here on Extreme Sports. We've got the Ord Giltner Harvard game coming up next. There's a turnover on St. Cecilia trying to drive the baseline. It's deflected away. 40 seconds to go. Robolaski with the ball, drives it inside. She falls down. Ball is going to be picked up here by St. Cecilia. Daly comes back the other way to Kerrigan Vargas. There's a long-range jumper from the outside by Head. That's going to be no good. Down for the rebound. It goes out of bounds underneath a hole here. It's going to be Ravenna ball. As the Jays will come back the other way with 22.1 seconds to play here in this one. 54-15. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Ravenna has scored only 3 points. 3 points here in the second half. Here's a Larson with the ball. Larson inside the free throw circle. Goes over the right side down to Bach. Now to Larson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Larson dribbles the ball in the basket and shot no good, and that's going to be your final score. 54-15. Hastings St. Cecilia is going to beat Ravenna here in the sub-district basketball tournament. St. Cecilia outscores Ravenna 29-3 in the second half. And the Hawkins improved to 20-3 on the season. They'll play again either on Thursday against Ord or Giltner Harvard. That game is coming up next. Ravenna going to wrap up their season with a mark of 7 wins and 17 losses. Again, the final score is St. Cecilia 54, Ravenna 15. Back with the final totals after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Beck's dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe & Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of Greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe & Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe & Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe & Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. Hawkins, they win in the semifinals of the sub-district basketball tournament tonight. They beat Ravenna. Final score of 54-15. St. Cecilia leading 13-6 at the end of the first quarter, 25-12 at halftime. And the Hawkins outscoring Ravenna in the second half, 29-3. And the Hawkins win it tonight by a score of 54-15. St. Cecilia, the number 1 seed here in the sub-district tournament, the number 3 overall seed in Class C2. They advance to a 20-3 on the season. Ravenna wraps up the year with a mark of 7 wins and 17 losses. St. Cecilia getting 14 points in the game tonight from Emery Vargas. 7 points for Ava Wiles and 7 points for Nathan Kreekak and 7 for Avery Kissinger. 6 points for Aspen Anderson. 7 points also for Lowell Daly tonight. 2 for Kerrigan Vargas. 2 for Maddie Bauer and 2 from Gianna Rodriguez. Leading the way for Ravenna. Going to have a lot of scoring tonight with 15 on the board. Katie Jarzinka had 4 points. Malia Reger had 3. Jordan Larson had 3 points. Brecken Wick had 3. Cassie Coulter had 2. In the final score in this one, Hastings St. Cecilia beats Ravenna. Sub-district basketball tournament. Final score 54-15. We'll have more after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hey, this is Mick from Miletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines. Workhorse, Elephant Ear, Cuban Tiger, and more are available at Miletta Vista and wherever great Nebraska wines are sold. Miletta Vista Winery, good wine, good food, no snow boots required, but we won't judge.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the United States? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
If you're looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
So Hastings St. Cecilia wins the first game here tonight over Ravenna. Final score of 54-15. And the final shooting numbers into the ball game. St. Cecilia 22 out of 47 tonight. 47%. They were 7 out of 22 from three-point territory. 32%, 4 out of 12 from the free throw line, 33%. Ravenna hit only 5 out of 19 shots tonight, 26%. They were 2 out of 3 on three-pointers for 67%, and they were 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, 50%. Rebounds, Ravenna had 18. St. Cecilia had 14. Blue Jays had 3 offensive rebounds and 15 on defense. St. Cecilia had 7 offensive rebounds and 7 on defense. 8 turnovers for St. Cecilia. We had Ravenna with 30 in the game tonight. 13 steals for St. Cecilia, 5 steals for Ravenna. No block shots for St. Cecilia and 3 block shots for Ravenna. But again, as St. Cecilia wins it tonight, final score 54-15 over the Ravenna Blue Jays. St. Cecilia improving to 20-3 on the season. We'll take another break. Come back. Take a look at the next matchup coming up between Ord and Giltner Harvard. That's all straight ahead right here on Extreme Sports.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Bex dealer, wishes all area teams a great fall season. At Bex, we are dedicated to supplying farmers with the right products for the right field, regardless of the trait or source company. With our own line of elite germplasm and unique relationships with genetic suppliers worldwide, we provide farmers with the best seed, period. The choices at Bex give our customers a competitive advantage by providing the genetic diversity and trait protection they need, all from one company. Call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill In Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillinchill.com.
Since the 1970s, Midwest Farm Management has been guiding farm families with trusted advice and proven results. We know your land is more than an investment. It's your legacy for the next generation. That's why our experienced team helps landowners make smart decisions, protect family farms, and maximize returns. For over 50 years, families across the Midwest have relied on us to manage their farmland with care and integrity. Midwest Farm Management, experience you can count on for the family you love. Learn more at MidwestFarmManagement.com.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
Good back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawkettes winning the first ball game tonight over Ravenna, winning by a score of 54-15. So St. Cecilia will move on to the sub-district finals on Thursday against the winner of this game coming up next between Ord and Giltner Harvard. Giltner Harvard is in the first year of their cooperative. They're sitting at 13-9 on the season. They have lost 3 of their last 4 games coming in here. Giltner Harvard, a team that's averaging 42.7 points per ball game on offense. They give up about 43 points per game on defense. Giltner Harvard entering the sub-district tournament, losing to Shelton last week, 60-20. They've got a win over Lawrence Nelson during this little 4-game stretch. They beat Lawrence Nelson 40-30. They've lost to Red Cloud down the stretch at 59-42. They've lost to Silver Lake 46-35. So Giltner Harvard 13-9 in the season. They've lost 3 out of the last 4 games. Ord, likewise, they've lost 2 games in a row, and they've lost 3 of 4. coming into the sub-district tournament. Ord has a record of 11 wins and 12 losses on the season, but they have played some good teams down the stretch. They're coming off of a loss to O'Neill, a team that was 19-4. They lost to them by 15 points at 59-44. They lost to a Broken Bow team down the stretch here. Broken Bow currently 15-9. They lost to the Indians 56-29. Ord, of course, playing in the Loup Platte Conference tournament. They were 2-1 in the conference tournament with wins over Wood River and St. Paul, and they lost to Central City. So Ord is 11-12 on the season. Giltner Harvard coming in with a mark of 13 wins and 9 losses. So the winner of this ball game will move on and play Hastings St. Cecilia in the sub-district finals coming up on Thursday night. That game will get underway at 6 there at the Chapman Gym. Got a couple of minutes we'll spend here with Hastings St. Cecilia head coach Greg Barrett before we get into this next ball game. And Coach, a big win for you tonight over the Ravenna Blue Jays. Just your feelings on the ball game.
Well, I'm just happy I was able to make it to the award-winning radio show here tonight. Dodged you a few times.
Yeah, you dodged me a few times here down the stretch here, but yeah, it's an honor to have you here, my man.
Yeah, very good. All right, it's also more fun when we win. A little bit of a sluggish start, but I thought our girls responded well. And sometimes those 2-3 zones take a little bit of time to crack. Second half, looks like maybe we wore them out a little bit. And anytime you give up single digits on the defensive end and a half, you got to be pretty happy with it.
You talked about being patient and cracking the zone defense. What's the problems? What do you see out of your team attacking the zone?
I think we were maybe settling for the first okay shot as opposed to working together and getting the ball moving and working for a great one. And I thought the second quarter was a little bit better, and I thought the third quarter we did a great job. So, it's kind of one of those things this time of the year. You don't want to wait around too long to have success there. You got to have that focus to start the game because the further you go, you do that. Next thing you know, you find yourself down at halftime.
Coach, you guys outscore Ravenna in the second half, 29-3, and you allowed just 2 points there in the third quarter. Did you change anything at halftime, or just be a little bit more aggressive defensively?
I think our press started paying some dividends, and then I think we also kind of paid attention to the whiteboard that said this girl's a shooter, this girl's a driver, and that's about as simple as that. So held on to our tendencies better. And obviously the girls executed excellently on the defensive end.
Emery Vargas coming through with 14 points tonight. She leads you in scoring, but to host the girls scoring naturally in a game like this, that's good to see.
Yeah, we've always said it. Emery's been one that's maybe taken a little bit of a backseat on the scoring end at times this year. She's usually guarding the other team's best ball handler and shooter or scorer. But it was good to see her hopefully get a little confidence by seeing the ball go through the hole, especially from deep.
You were not on the floor last night. They were, so you have to get the kinks, the little butterflies out for postseason play to start this game today.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's say that's it because we know whoever's we're going to get out of this one, they're going to be ready to go. So we got a little experience with Ord in the past, not so much with Giltner Harvard, but it's a 2-3 matchup and it'll probably be a good one.
You know how to advance, Coach, in the postseason play, and you've said it many times. Just focus on the next game up. We got one in the books. You worry about Thursday now.
Absolutely, yeah. We said that. We basically said that same thing in the locker room. I said, well, Tuesday's pretty much about done. We'll practice tomorrow. Thursday's the most important game of the season. So if we keep doing that, it's obviously led us to, 20 wins this year. Hopefully we can keep it rolling on Thursday.
All right, we'll see you Thursday night.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep, Greg Barrett, the head coach for Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawkettes again rolling to a victory in game number 1 here tonight, winning by a score of 54-15. We've got the tip-off of this ball game coming up next here on Extreme Sports. It's Ord taking on Giltner Harvard. We'll have the play-by-play coverage coming up next. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger Remodeling. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and Owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
And how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. It's the C27 Sub-District Basketball Tournament here tonight on Extreme Sports. St. Cecilia, the number one seed in the tournament, picking up a win in the opener here tonight. So now we got the matchup between the number 2 and number 3 seeds going here in our second ball game. Giltner Harvard, the number 2 seed, Ord, the number 3 seed. We saw Ord earlier this season. They played Adams Central, so at least we've seen Ord during the 2025-2026 season. Have not had a chance to see Giltner Harvard. However, the Cardinals out to a 13-9 record so far this year. You know, a team that's averaging about 42 points per ball game. This Ord team is a team that gave Adams Central a run for their money earlier this year. They lost to the Patriots by 8 points. That's 58-50. That was back in January when they played at the Patriots gym. So it's Adams Central and it's Giltner Harvard going up against Ord here tonight. We'll get you the starting lineups in the ball game here tonight. First of all, for Ord, they're going to be in their red unis here tonight. This is going to be Addison Steedham getting a start, a 5'7" senior. Steedham averaging 2.8 points and 2.4 rebounds per game. Ellie Jess is a 5'6" junior. Jess is averaging 4 points and 1.9 rebounds per game. Olivia Lang is a 5'8" junior. Lang is the leading scorer on the team. She is averaging 14.3 points and 6.8 rebounds per game. Jamie Vavra is a 6'2" senior. Vavra is averaging 2.7 points and 3.8 rebounds per game. Lillian Shoemaker is a 5'9" senior, averaging 8.2 points and 4.7 rebounds per game. Harvard will go with Tabitha Forney in the ball game tonight. They call her Tabby, so we'll go with Tabby. Tabby Forney. Forney is a 5'8" junior, averaging 11.6 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. Avery Reason, a 5'3" senior. Reason averaging 8 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Peyton Schutt is a 5'9" sophomore. Schutt on the season is averaging 11.8 points and 9.8 rebounds per game. Kaylin Wilson, a 5'10" senior, also getting a start, averaging 3 points and 4 rebounds per game. Chloe Consbrook, the other starter, with a shot from three-point territory right off the bat. It's up there and in for Ord. Olivia Lang throwing up the three. That's a 3-0 ball game. Ord with a lead. Now we got some problems here with the clock. So Lang comes down and bangs home a three-pointer to start up the ball game here for Ord. I'll come to the scorers table and get the shot clock situation reset here. And it'll be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball off of the far sideline. Didn't even have a chance to tell you that Ord is in their red jerseys here tonight. Giltner Harvard is in their white and orange jerseys here tonight. Where they go with the Giltner colors here for the girls basketball team. They feed it inside here to Schutt at the free throw line, down the baseline to Consbrook. Her shot good. Chloe Consbrook, she hits a shot off the short left baseline. 3-2 is the score now. Ord has got the lead here in this one. There's a shot from the outside by Steetham. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. And the rebound comes down here to Giltner Harvard. That's a shot with a rebound. Into the forecourt now to Tabby Forney. Has the ball poked away. Forney picks her back up. Dribbles inside the free throw circle. Goes over here to Schutt. Drives the baseline. Contact made. Foul called. Jamie Barbara picking up the personal foul for Ord. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Chanticleers. It'll be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball. Baseline left side. Underneath their own basket. 3-2. Ord has got the lead here in this one. There's a Wilson with the ball on the wing on the right side. 200 pass comes out here to Reason. Reason dribbles inside the free throw circle. Off to Wilson. Her shot for three. Good. Kaylin Wilson hits the three ball there for Giltner Harvard. And now the Hornets get out to a 5-3 lead here in this one. There's a shot inside. It's going to be no good. Got a foul called. So Giltner Harvard has adopted the colors of Giltner. They've also adopted the Hornets nickname for the girls basketball team. There's a Shoemaker going to the free throw line. Shoemaker is 69% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Ord is a team from the free throw line, hitting 61%, 33% from the field, and 22% from three-point territory. Next shot by Shoemaker, good. So Lily Shoemaker hits 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 5-4 the score now. Giltner Harvard has got the lead. Forney with the ball. Forney goes over to Reason for three. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound is brought down here by Steetham. Into the forecourt now. Shoemaker has got the ball. Ord has got it back in their offensive zone. Chanticleers trailing here in the ball game. 5-4. Entry pass inside to Shoemaker. Drops the ball down low and the shot is up and in. Jamie Barbara scoring there for Ord. That makes it now a 6-5 ball game. Chanticleers have the lead. Hornets have the basketball. Here's Tabby Forney with it now. Over to a Wilson. Free throw line extended right side. Man-to-man defense here for Ord. There's a Reason with the ball. Reason comes over here to Tabby Forney. Forney dribbles into the center of the floor. Picks up the dribble. She's in trouble. Has to get rid of it. Bounce pass here to Wilson at the free throw line. Dumps it down to the right side of the lane. And a foul is going to be called here. Taking the ball to the rack was Peyton Schutt. She was hitting the play there. Foul is going to go on Addison Steetham. That's going to be her first foul. And that's going to send the Hornets to the free throw line here. As there's going to be Peyton Schutt going to the line. Her free throws up there, no good. She's a 38% foul shooter in the season. 35 out of 92 from the stripe. Giltner Harvard, 46% as a team from the free throw line. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. So it's a 6-6 ball game. There's a pass down the floor. Tipped away. Steetham picks it up on the baseline. And their pass is going to be intercepted. First turnover of the ball game on Ord. Down the right sideline. Shutt has got the ball for Giltner Harvard. There's Wilson with it now. Out here in 3-point territory. Reason comes to the left side to Forney. Free throw line extended to the left side. Forney hangs onto the ball. Dribbles once. Now let's get rid of it. She does. Here's Avery Reason to a Wilson. There's an entry pass there to a Forney. She's going to be covered up right side of the lane. 9 seconds in the shot clock. They go back door there, and the shot is up and in. Peyton Shutt breaks loose on the backside, and they get her the ball, and the Shutt scores. It's an 8-6 ball game. There's a long-range jumper at the other end by Lang that's going to be no good from 3. Rebound comes down to a Peyton Shutt. Shutt now to Avery Reason. Into the forecourt. Here come the Hornets back the other way. It's an 8-6 ball game. Giltner Harvard has got the lead here in this one. Consbrook with the ball, lobs it to Shutt at the free throw line, takes it down the lane. The shot's going to be blocked down. Bobber gets the block. Here come the Chanticleers back the other way. 4-3. The shot up there by Steetham is going to be no good. Now we got a foul. Nope, traveling violation called on Giltner Harvard. They grab the defensive rebound, but they're calling for the steps. It's going to be Ord inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Steetham will get it in down here in the corner on the baseline to Ellie Jess into the ball game now. There's a Shoemaker with the ball. She hands it back away to Steetham. There's a pass into the lane. It's going to be intercepted. Tabby Forney gets the interception. A second turnover on Ord. Giltner Harvard has got the lead 8-6 here over Ord. Reason with the ball circles around underneath the basket. Her pass is going to be intercepted. First turnover of the ball game on the Hornets. Down the near sideline, Steetham goes down to the baseline. It's mishandled. They get the ball back to Shoemaker. Shot from the short right baseline is good. Lily Shoemaker, she scores there for Ord. And we are tied up at 8 points apiece here in quarter number 1 from the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. Pass in a high post, deflected away from Wilson, but picked up here by the Hornets. Dribbling the ball down the left side. Now a palming violation is going to be called on Tabby Forney. Forney trying to take it down the left side of the lane. She's Wilson for the palming violation. 2 turnovers on the Hornets. 8-8 is the score. We're in the first quarter. The winner will get Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday night at 6 in the sub-district final. Here's Ord with the ball. We got a foul called. We got a foul called here. It's going to go on Peyton Shutt. That's going to be her first. Now we got some substitutes coming into the ball game. Here's J.C. Bittner into the ball game now for Giltner Harvard. It's going to be Ord inbounding the ball. We're tied up 8 points apiece. Out in the corner, nearly losing the ball was Olivia Lang. Now she drives the ball to the basket, takes it all the way to the hole. Her shot is up there, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Giltner Harvard ball. Now we got a foul call down there as well. It's going to go on Addison Stetham. That's going to be your second personal. Coming out of the ball game now for Ord will be Negretti. Nope, now she's going to come back into the ball game. A little indecision here. Claire DeRizzo checks out. So it's going to be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball here with 3:03 to play. Inbounds pass is going to be intercepted, and Giltner Harvard steals the ball back the other way. Long range jumper from the outside for 3. It's going to be no good by 40. And the rebound comes down here to Jamie Bobra. She approaches the midcourt stripe here and hands it away to Olivia Lang. Lang is the leading scorer on the team for Ord. There's a feed inside the lane. It's going to be a shot taken by Bobra. It's going to be no good. She gets her own rebound. Tied up in the play. Jump ball. Arrow pointing in favor of Giltner Harvard. So it's going to be the Hornets coming back the other way. 2:34 to play here in the first quarter. We're tied up at 8 points apiece. Ord 11-12 in the season. Giltner Harvard 13-9. Bounce pass is going to be deflected back out of bounds. Hornets will try it again. Ward applying the full court pressure down here. That's going to be Consbrook inbounding the ball. Now it's going to be deflected away from Reason. It goes out of bounds here on the near sideline. So the Hornets will try it again. They will inbound the ball this time right in front of their bench here on the near side. Tied up at 8 points apiece. Girls high school basketball action here tonight on Extreme Sports. Game number 2 for us. There's a 40. She has that ball off of her fingertips but is knocked out of bounds by a Shoemaker of Ord. And now Giltner Harvard wants to call a timeout. Yeah, I think he's a little messy here early for both teams. We've got a timeout, 2:26 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break with the score. Giltner Harvard 8, Ord 8. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Spring and summer will be here before you know it. Is your camper or RV ready to roll? Don't wait until the first warm weekend to find out something's broken. Get it in now to Timmy's RV Sales and Service in Hastings and beat the rush. From winter damage to routine maintenance and major repairs, the team at Timmy's RV will get your RV road ready so you can travel worry-free. Looking to upgrade? Timmy's now has quality used and consigned campers available for purchase. Call 402-879-8893 or stop by just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings. Get ready now, relax later.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, we're tied up 8 points apiece. Ord and Giltner Harvard here tonight on Extreme Sports. There's a shot with the baseline, partially deflected. The ball is brought down here by a Bittner. Keeps it alive here for the Hornets. 6 seconds on the shot clock. They got to do something here. Reason with the ball sends her down in the corner. 40, a baseline jumper is up there, top of the mark, no good. Rebound Wilson, foul shot, no good. Ball tapped around, picked up here by a Lily Shoemaker of Ord. There comes a chance. Running back the other way. Olivia Lang now down in the corner for 3. Shot good. Gentry Rossick throwing up the three-pointer there from the deep left corner for Ord. That makes the score 11-8. Now we got a foul called here on the near sideline. Right in front of the Chance bench. Personal foul whistled on the Shoemaker on the defensive end. Shoemaker picks up her first. Giltner Harvard will inbound the ball. Here on the near sideline, 1:35 to play. Here in the first quarter, 11-8 is the score. Ward has got the lead. Now here's a steal. Jess comes up with a steal. Now a double dribble violation on Jess. Heading back the other way. 3 turnovers on Ord. 3 turnovers on Giltner Harvard. It's 11-8. It's Ord out on top by 3 here. The winner gets Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday in the sub-district final. That game gets underway at 6. We'll have it for you here on Extreme Sports. It's going to be a busy week for us for the next couple of weeks. For girls sub-district basketball, the boys will get going next week. Here's Gimple in the ball game for the Hornets, and she bobbles the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 4 in the ball game for the Hornets. Here come the Chanticleers back at 3-pointers thrown up there. It's going to be no good by Rossick. Rebound comes down here to the Hornets. Reason with the ball, dribbles to the near side. She stops. Now a foul is going to be called. It's going to go on Ord in the backcourt. So it's going to go on Ord here. That's going to be team foul number 5. Trinity Chatfield is into the ball game now. A 5'10" senior for Ord. She's the one that picked up the foul. She did not play against Adams Central earlier this year. Here's Avery Reason at the free throw line. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Giltner Harvard now 1 out of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Reason is a 62% foul shooter on the season. Here comes the next shot. It is up there. It's off of the back iron, no good. And the rebound comes down to Olivia Lang. Here come the chance. That's an 11-8. Ord has got the lead. Shoemaker with the ball. Cross court goes to Lang. Lang thought about the 3. Her pass out on top is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Bittner. She takes off with the other end, loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on Giltner Harvard. J.C. Bittner was dribbling the ball back the other way. She did the job on the defensive end, but couldn't convert it. The whole turnover on the Hornets. 11-8. Ord has still got a 3-point lead. Olivia Lang with the ball. Now to Steetham. She feeds it inside here. A pass is going to be lost out of bounds. Trying to take it to the short left baseline. It was thrown out of bounds. 5 turnovers on Ord. By the way, men's college basketball tonight. Nebraska and Iowa is just getting started over in Iowa City tonight. Giltner Harvard has got the ball on the far sideline to get it here to a Bittner. They break their press into the forecourt now to a Reason. Reason at the top of the key. Won't pull the trigger. The ball's going to be slapped away here by Lang. And now we got a double dribble violation called on Avery Reason. Olivia Lang was putting all kinds of pressure on the Reason out there beyond the 3-point arc. And a double dribble violation is called on Giltner Harvard. Turnover number 6 in the ball game for the Hornets. Ward has got 5 turnovers. We've got 19 points scored on the first quarter here on the board. There's a 3-pointer put up there by DeRizzo that's going to be short. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Giltner Harvard ball. They'll play things in here in backcourt. Chloe Consbrook will inbound the ball here for the Hornets. She will get things in. Bittner has got it. Races the ball down the far sideline. Stops at the top of the 3-point arc. Here's a Reason now. Takes it to the free throw line. Jump pass goes down the baseline. The jumper is up there. It's going to be no good by Gimple. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Giltner Harvard and Ord going here tonight. Ord has got the lead after 1. Chanticleer's 11. The Hornets 8. You're listening to girls high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Farm ground is more than dirt. It's history, it's family, it's legacy. At Rooter Auction and Realty, we've been rooted in agriculture for nearly 60 years, helping landowners across Nebraska and Kansas market and sell their farmland with integrity. Our team combines proven sales methods with powerful marketing to bring you the right buyers and the best results. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we know farming because we live it. When it's time to sell your farmland, trust Rooter Auction and Realty. Visit RooterAuction.com, where farmland meets its future.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone!
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great! Let's be great!
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym as we head to the second quarter. It's 11-8. Ord has got the lead here over Giltner Harvard. Ord will have the ball to begin the second quarter. Lang goes over to Jess, brings it back to Lang here on the near sideline. Down the baseline to Steetham. Then she goes across the lane here to a Shoemaker, and the shot's up and in. Lily Shoemaker scores for Ord. That makes the score now 13-8. Ord has got the lead. There's a shot put up from the elbow on the right side there by Shutt. That's going to be short. Rebound comes down to the Chance running back the other way. Here's a Jess with the ball. She's double teamed on the far sideline. And now we got a timeout called here by Ord. Ellie Jess was trapped left side of the lane. They call the timeout just in the nick of time over here. So we get a timeout on the floor. 7:17 to play in quarter number 2. Ord has got the lead over Giltner Harvard, 13-8 on Extreme Sports.
Welcome to Mid-America Truck Sales, where customer satisfaction is our top priority. With over 40 years of combined experience, Joe and Brandon have been proudly serving Hastings and the surrounding communities. Whether you're looking for a top-quality pre-owned truck, trailer, or piece of equipment, we've got you covered. At Mid-America Truck Sales, we believe the buying process should be stress-free, simple, and yes, even fun. Our goal? To earn your trust and have you recommend us to your family and friends. Unmatched quality, unbeatable deals. Stop by today We're located at 3300 UTEC Avenue, just behind Menards and Hastings. Or visit us online at midamericatrucksales.com.
Hi, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. 7:10 remaining in the first half. It's 13-8. Ord with a lead over Giltner Harvard here tonight. Hornets will have the basketball as they bring it up the floor. Here is a Tabby Forney, going to be double teamed as she brings it across the midcourt stripe. Forney gets the ball to a Gipple. Now on the far sideline again to Forney, and she is going to be fouled in the play. A reaching in foul here on the Chanticleers. That's going to go on Olivia Lang. That's going to be her second foul. So it'll be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball off the far sideline. Gimple will get things in to Tabby Forney. Forney is the leading scorer on the team here for the Hornets, averaging 11.6 points per ball game. Now she's going to be tied up here out near the midcourt stripe by Ellie Jess. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of Ord. So that will be a turnover on the Hornets. That will be their 7th turnover of the ball game. 6:49 to play here in the second quarter, 13-8. Giltner Harvard hit 33% of their shots in the first quarter. They were 3 out of 9. The Hornets were 1 out of 3 from three-point territory. There's a three-pointer put up there by Lang that's going to be no good. Now we got a jump ball and the rebound. Arrow pointing in favor of the Hornets. Ord in the first quarter, 4 out of 11 from the floor, 36%. They were 2 out of 7 on three-pointers, 29%. 1 out of 2 from Ord from the free throw line, 1 out of 4 for Giltner Harvard. 13-8 is the score now. There's a shot from the free throw line. It's going to be no good, but Wilson is going to be hacked in the play, and she'll go to the free throw line. Ellie Jess picking up the personal foul. That's the first foul on Jess. Team foul number 2 on the Chanticleers. Going to the free throw line, Kaylin Wilson for Giltner Harvard. She's a 57% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Wilson now 12 out of 22 from the free throw line this season. She averages 3.1 points per ball game. Wilson will have one more. She toes the mark here. Looks at the basket, stares her down. Shot is up there. That one rattles out, no good. And the rebound to Lang for Ord. And she is hit in backcourt here. That's going to be an offensive foul call on Olivia Lang. Lang picks up her third personal foul. And she's the leading scorer on the team for the Chants. She's going to have to come out of the ball game with 6:24 to play in the second quarter. So it's going to be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball. It's going to be shot right side of the lane. Her shot's going to be up there. It's going to be no good. Steetham grabs the rebound. Here come the Chants back the other way. Shoemaker has got the ball. Giltner Harvard man-to-man, running the ball down the lane. A runner is up there by Shoemaker, no good. The rebound is shot. Peyton Shutt down the right sideline. Right-handed dribble brings it into the offensive zone. There's a pass going to be deflected out of bounds. Lost out of bounds there. Off of the fingertips of Shutt. She was guarded by a Gentry Rossick of Ord. Rossick got the deflection, but it was Shutt the last to touch it. Turnover on Harvard. That's going to be their 8th turnover of the ball game. There's going to be Ord playing the ball in on the far side. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half, 13-8. We've been stuck on this score for a while. Here's Steetham. Her shot is up there from 3. It's going to be no good. The ball chased down here by Jess, and then she's out of bounds. Giltner Harvard will come back the other way. In the first ball game tonight, Hastings St. Cecilia wins over Ravenna 54-15. Here's a Forney with the ball. Forney on the near sideline in trouble. She goes cross court. That's going to be off of the fingertips of Bittner out of bounds. 9 turnovers now on Giltner Harvard. 13-8 is the score. There's a bounce pass there. They get it to the free throw line to Klemick, and her pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. Molly Klemick just came into the ball game there for Ord, and she throws the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 6 in the ball game for the Chants. 13-8. Ord has got the lead. Harvard Giltner has got the ball in their offensive end. Shutt has got it at the free throw line. Down the lane to Wilson. His shot is going to be no good. Blows the easy one. Rebound comes down to Ord. Long pass ahead. They get it here to a Rosick. Right at the top of the three-point arc. Out here on top to a Shoemaker. Shoemaker now to Jess. Out here between the rings. Again, the ball deflected away. Ward has got the ball. Here's a Shoemaker on the baseline. Her shot's going to be up there. No point. This has been a scrappy first half of play between these two teams. We got a foul call down here. It's going to go on Kaylin Wilson of Giltner Harvard. That's going to be her first foul. That's going to be team foul number 1 on the Hornets here in the second quarter. Going to the free throw line will be Shoemaker for Ord. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. She's now 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's a 69% foul shooter on the season. 13-8 is the score. Ord has got the lead. Lily Shoemaker to the free throw line for the Chance. Her shot is up there. It's going to be short, no good. Ball tapped around, picked up on the hop. Here comes the Giltner Harvard back the other way. Shutt drives her down the right side of the lane. Goes up with a shot, no good. Guess what? She's hacked in the arm. And Peyton Shutt will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul here is going to go on Ord. This is going to Drenti Rosick. That's going to be her first foul. Peyton Shutt will go to the free throw line here for Giltner Harvard. 13-8 is the score. There's a shot there and in by a Shutt. So that's the first point of the second quarter for Giltner Harvard. Hasn't been an explosion on the other side either. Ord has scored only 2 points here in the quarter. Next shot is up there. That's going to be off of the back iron. No good. Ball chased down here in the corner by Leah Zanger, who's into the corner now. They're into the ball game. There's a pass down to Rosick. Her shot no good. Follow shot is up there. No good. Rebound comes down to the Hornets. Shot with a rebound. Down to Reason down the near sideline to Forney. Forney goes down in the corner. Reason baseline jumper halfway down and falls off. No good. Rebound brought down by Wilson, and a jump ball is going to be called. Well, that three-pointer was halfway down and jumps out of there somehow. Jump ball in the rebound. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of Ord. 4:20 to play here in the second quarter. 13-9 is the score. Ord has got the lead. There's the chance with the ball on their offensive end. Rosick throws her down on the baseline. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Trying to get it to Jamie Babra. Again, we've got men's college basketball or men's college volleyball over on Extreme Sports 2 tonight. Hastings and Central Methodist out of Kansas on Extreme Sports 2. Down in the corner, there's a traveling violation. Knocked to the ground was Claire DeRizzo. And she is whistled for the traveling violation. 7 turnovers. I've got 7 turnovers now on Ord. I've got 9 turnovers on Giltner Harvard. 13-9. We're in the second quarter, approaching 4 minutes to play. There's a Reason with the ball. Reason gets it now to a Shutt. Down in the corner to Forney. Forney's going to try to drive the baseline. Can't do it. 200 pass comes out to Reason. Down to a Consbrook on the wing to Reason. Entry pass inside to Shutt. Her little 10-footer in and out, no good. Rebound brought down here by Rosick. Here comes Ord back the other way. Right-handed dribble. Rosick takes it to the free throw line. As they attack this defense for Giltner Harvard, there's a short jumper up there and in. Claire DeRizzo scores on about a 5-footer left side of the lane. He's got 2 points in the ball game. Ord now leading by the score of 15-9 here in the ball game. Giltner Harvard has got the ball. There's a Chloe Consbrook. Entry pass to get it inside to Shutt. Her shot is up there and in. Peyton Shutt. He's averaging 11.8 points per ball game. She gets the field goal here for Giltner Harvard. There's a long-range jumper at the other end for a 3. Good. Jamie Babra scores for Ord. It's now an 18-11 ball game. Here's Consbrook. Her shot's going to be blocked down. Ball is recovered here by Ord. Long pass ahead. They get it here to DeRizzo, and she is blasted on the play down here. And DeRizzo goes down underneath the basket here. We have a foul called on Giltner Harvard. But we got a player down as well for Ord. The foul is going to go on 40. That's going to be her first personal foul. And we got a timeout now as Claire DeRizzo was heading for the basket, was clobbered on the play there by Tabby Forney of Giltner Harvard. And DeRizzo is down underneath the basket here for the Chanticleers. So we'll take a injury timeout here. 2:48 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a break with a score Ord 18, Giltner Harvard 11 on Extreme Sports.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill in Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillinchill.com.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
So Olivia Lang will shoot the free throws here. Her first one is going to be up there, no good. DeRizzo was brought to the bench, unable to continue. So Olivia Lang coming into the ball game to shoot the free throws. Lang misses the first one. Olivia will have one more shot here. 2:48 to play, second quarter. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Lang. Ord has got a 8-point lead now over Giltner Harvard. It is 19-11. Giltner Harvard has got the ball. There's a Tabby Forney. Comes over here on the left side. There's going to be Gimple with the ball. Gimple not a reason. Driving it down the left side of the lane. Gimple has got it. Back out here to Consbrook. Right sideline. Forney holding the ball high above her head. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Forney, entry pass inside to Shutt. Goes for the basket. Her shot from the window is going to be no good. Lang tips the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Hornet basketball. GH. Giltner Harvard will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket here. 2:16 to play. Second quarter, 19-11. Ord as they got the lead. Entry pass from the baseline is going to be deflected away from Shutt. Getting her hands on it there was Olivia Lang for Ord. So the Hornets will inbound the ball again. This time to get her down in the corner to Consbrook. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Lang has the rebound. She lost it out of bounds. And again, Giltner Harvard will inbound the ball here. You're listening to high school basketball action here tonight on Extreme Sports, the C2-7 Sub-District Basketball Tournament from the Chapman Gym. We had Hastings St. Cecilia in the first game. Hawkins winning over Ravenna 54-15 to move into the finals on Thursday at 6. Here's the winner of this game. Here's a shot with the ball down here on the short left baseline. Shot, bounce pass inside, intercepted there by Lang. And a jump ball is going to be called. Lang ties up Chloe Consbrook. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of Giltner Harvard. So we'll try it again from underneath their own basket. This time to the right side. Tabby Forney looked to win down the ball here for the Hornets. Gets her down in the corner to a Gimple. Hands the ball away. Behind her is going to be a Forney. Brings it out into three-point territory to Reason. She's going to drive the ball to the basket, and she's going to be clobbered on the play. And a foul is going to be called here on Trinity Chatfield for Ord. Chatfield picks up her second personal foul. That's going to be team foul number 5 on the Chanticleers. Now the scorers table, there's going to be Molly Klemick. She's going to check into the next opportunity. Going to the free throw line here for Giltner Harvard. Avery Reason, her shot is up there. Air ball. So Reason now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. She's one of the better foul shooters in the team, hitting 62% from the line this season, but she's zipped for 3 so far in this ball game. Here's the next shot is up there. It's good. So Giltner Harvard, boy, we've been stuck on 11 for a while. They hit a free throw here to make it a 19-12 ball game. Lang with the ball for Ord. Bounce pass down on the baseline, tipped away from Shoemaker out of bounds. Ord has got the lead over Giltner-Harvard, 19-12 here. Lang will inbound the ball for Ord. Comes out of the wing, out of the top of the key. Shoemaker down the lane. Shoemaker dishes the ball away. There's a Kleemaker. Shot is no good. Just to the left of the basket, and the rebound comes down as shot. Into the forecourt to Reason. Reason now to Forney. Takes the ball to the rack, and her shot's going to be blocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Forney wanted to foul. She didn't get it. And Ord, let's see, they're going to give the ball to the Hornets. So it'll be Forney inbounding the ball again. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 1:27 to play here in the second quarter. They get it to Shutt from the elbow. Her shot won't go. Rebound to Consbrook. Her shot's blocked out of her hands. Ball picked up by Lang. Lang, long pass ahead. Big collision down here. Shoemaker is knocked down. Reason goes down, and a foul is going to be called here on the Avery Reason. First foul on Avery Reason. Team foul number 3 on the Giltner-Harvard. It'll be Addison Steetham inbounding the ball here to Olivia Lang. Down to Steetham out here in three-point territory. To Lang, to Steetham, to the free throw line to Klemek. Out here to Lang for 3. Shots off of the front iron, no good. Rebound to Jess, and a traveling violation is called on Ellie Jess. The number 2 seed, Giltner-Harvard Hornets, and the number 3 seed, Ord Chanticleers, here in their second ball game here tonight on Extreme Sports. Haley Gimple out of the ball game now for Giltner-Harvard. This is J.C. Bittner back in there for the Hornets. 19-12 is the score. Giltner has got, Ord has got the lead. There's a shot by Consbrook. That's off of the mark, no good. Rebound, Ellie Jess for Ord. Long pass ahead to Steetham. Her shot is up there. It's no good. Offensive rebound, follow shot, no good. Offensive rebound, follow shot, no good. Foul is called. That's Olivia Lang working the glass there for the Chanticleers. Now she'll go to the free throw line. Chloe Consbrook committing the personal foul. That's going to be her first. To the free throw line for Ord is going to be Olivia Lang. She got 4 points in the ball game. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. She is now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. So Ord has now got an 8-point lead over Giltner-Harvard. Winner moves on to Thursday. The loser is likely done for the season. Olivia Lang to the free throw line. Stares up there. The free throw is up there and in. So Lang now with 6 points in the ball game. 21-12. Biggest lead of the ball game now for the Chants. Giltner-Harvard has scored only 4 points here in the second quarter. They've now scored 10-4 in this quarter. Inbounds pass deflected back out of bounds. Peyton Shutt will try to play things in. Ord picking up Harvard all over the place here. There's a pass to a Forney across the midcourt stripe. Runs into the offensive zone. Gets loose. A little 10-footer is good. Tabby Forney hits the field goal there for Giltner-Harvard. 21-14 now. 30 seconds to play. Down in the corner. Rossick for 3. Good. Jeffrey Rossick gets her second three-pointer of the ball game for the Chants. 24-14. Back to a 10-point lead. Here's a Forney right at the top of the three-point arc. Sends it inside. The ball mishandled down there. Shutt had it. Then she's tied up on the play by Lang. And we've got a jump ball called. Possession arrow is playing in favor of Ord. So the Chants will play things in now with 11.8 seconds to go. Here comes Jamie Barbara back into the ball game now for the Chants. They try to work the last shot here. Olivia Lang comes up the floor. Bounce pass. Right side to Jess to Lang. Now left side, a three-pointer thrown up there is going to be no good. Rebound Forney. Forney gets it to a Reason, and that's the end of the first half of play. So Ord will have the lead over Giltner-Harvard at the break by 10. It's the Chanticleers 24 and the Hornets 14. You're listening to girls high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available. Plus, you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Bex dealer, wishes all area teams a great fall season. At Bex, we are dedicated to supplying farmers with the right products for the right field, regardless of the trait or source company. With our own line of elite germplasm and unique relationships with genetic suppliers worldwide, we provide farmers with the best seed, period. The choices at Bex give our customers a competitive advantage by providing the genetic diversity and trait protection they need, all from one company. Call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill and Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillandchill.com.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, we are at halftime here tonight. Ward has got the lead over Giltner Harvard. The score is 24-14. This was an 11-8 ball game in favor of Ward at the end of one. Ward outscoring Giltner Harvard 13-6. They're in the second quarter. Now we stand at a 10-point ball game, 24-14. Giltner Harvard got 6 points in the first half from Peyton Schutt. She had a couple of field goals, and she was 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. The other scores for the Hornets, we had Kaylin Wilson scored 3. Chloe Consbrook had 2. Tabby Forney had 2 points, and Avery Reason 1 out of 4 from the free throw line for 1. Leading the way for Ward in the first half was Gentry Rossick. She had a couple of three-pointers for 6. Olivia Lang had a three-pointer, and she was 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. She also had 6 points. Jamie Barbara had 5. Lily Shoemaker had 5 points, and Claire DeRizzo had a field goal for 2. Good to score at halftime. Girls high school basketball, 24-14. Ord has got the lead over Giltner Harvard. You're listening to girls high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Pro Team Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of America's farmers. This is Sustainable Seed Solutions, your local Beck's dealer. Did you know that Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the United States? This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information, call Ryan, Doug, or Adam at 402-751-0089 or find us at sustainableseedsolutions.com. Beck's would like to wish all area teams the best of luck this season.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone.
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Chapman Gym, 24-14. Ord has got the lead over Giltner Harvard. Shooting numbers here in the first half. Giltner Harvard, 5 out of 22 from the floor. That's 23%. Hornets are hitting 1 out of 5 from three-point territory for 20%. From the free throw line, they're 3 out of 10 for 30%. Ord, not much better. The chance, 8 out of 24 from the field. That is 33%. 4 out of 13 on three-pointers, 31%. They are 4 out of 8 from the free throw line for 50%. Rebounds right now, Ord has got 17. Giltner Harvard has got 11. Ord has got 3 offensive rebounds and 14 on defense. Giltner Harvard has got 2 offensive rebounds and 9 on defense. 11 turnovers for Giltner Harvard in the game. 11 turnovers for Ord. Giltner Harvard has got 4 steals. Ord has got 3. No block shots for Giltner Harvard and 3 block shots for Ord. So it's a 24-14 ball game. Ord has got the lead over Giltner Harvard. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got college basketball for you here on Extreme Sports. It'll be Hastings College playing host at Doane tomorrow at Lynn Farrell Arena. The women's game will go at 6, with the men to follow at 7:30 or 7:45 tomorrow night for the men's game. We'll have the action here on Extreme Sports beginning with a pregame show at about 5:45 Thursday. We've got the Sub-District Championship game here from the Chapman Gym. Friday night, we'll have boys high school basketball, Adams Central and Kearney Catholic from the Patriot Gym. And Saturday, Hastings College closing out the regular season with a doubleheader against Concordia. That one will be at Lynn Farrell Arena as well. Our usual Saturday times at 2 and at 3:45. So a busy week of high school and college sports this week here on Extreme Sports. 24-14 is our score here. It's Ord out on top of Giltner Harvard. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Hey, this is Mick from Maletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines. Workhorse, Elephant Ear, Steuben Tiger, and more are available at Maletta Vista and wherever great Nebraska wines are sold. Maletta Vista Winery, good wine, good food, no snow boots required, but we won't judge.
A business's phone is the lifeline to its customers and potential clients. That's why it's so important that you can take calls seamlessly from anywhere, whether you're on the road or in the office. Hamilton Business Technologies can help ensure your phone rings wherever you are. We can equip your headquarters and any of its locations with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we know how to keep Nebraska businesses connected. Learn more at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings. All right, as we come back to start the third quarter, Forney has a shot blocked out of bounds over there by Addison Steetham of Ord. So it'll be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball here, just underway in the third quarter, 24-14. Ord has got the lead. Forney again, entry pass inside to Wilson, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Caitlin Wilson, there's going to be a traveling violation called on Wilson. She was hacked in the arm, but a traveling violation. Turnover number 12 in the ball game now for Giltner Harvard. Here's Olivia Lang back with the ball now for the Chanticleers. Lang's going to come over here to the near side to Jess. Jess bounce pass out here to Steetham for three. Shots up there, top of the back iron, no good. Lang tries to chase it down on the far side. She saves it. Gets it to Shoemaker. Her shot on the baseline is no good. Another long rebound. Olivia Lang's like a vacuum sweeper. She grabs another rebound. Lang goes over to the far sideline now to Jess. There's the pass deflected away. Lang has got the ball down the lane. She goes, and her shot's no good, but she's fouled in the play. Lang is all over the place for Ord. Avery Reason picking up the foul. That's going to be her second. Olivia Lang to the line. She's got 6 points in the ball game. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line here tonight. Her shot is up there, and the shot is going to be good. She'll get one more. Ord has now got the lead. They scored 25-14. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Lang's next shot is up there. It's going to be good. 26-14 here. We're in the third quarter to play from the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia tonight. The C2-7 Sub-District Basketball Tournament on Extreme Sports. Wilson sends the ball inside. That's going to be shut. Can't go up with a shot. Throws it back out here to Reason. Her shot for three is up there, no good. Rebound is brought down by Vavra of Ord. The Chanticleers with the ball. Right-handed dribble across the midcourt stripe here. Steetham has got it. Throws it down on the baseline to Lang for three. Shot good. Olivia Lang now with 11 in the ball game. And Ord is now leading by 15 here. 29-14. There's a pass there on the high post. Wilson grabs it, goes down to 40 on the far sideline. A pass out on top is going to be intercepted. Intercepted coming back the other way. Drives, shoots, and misses. That's Jess. Rebound comes down to Reason. So a turnover on Giltner Harvard, but Ord cannot convert on the other end. Here's a Reason with the ball offensively. Passes over to 40 on the far sideline. Takes the ball down to the baseline, and shots blocked down from behind by Vavra. We're going to have a foul call down there. It's going to go on the Ord. Vavra picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. Going to the free throw line will be Tabby Forney for Giltner Harvard. She's a 53% foul shooter in the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. That's her first free throw of the night. So the Hornets get a point here. It's 29-15 now. Ord has got the lead. Winner gets Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday night at 6. Here at the Chapman Gym. 5:45 for the pregame here on Extreme Sports. Next shot rolls off of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Wilson. Follow shot is up there. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Ord. So a chance will come back the other way. The Chanticleers 11-12 in the season. They've lost 2 in a row, 3 out of their last 4. Giltner Harvard is 13-9. Likewise, they have lost 3 out of their last 4 games. There's a feed inside, and the shot is up and in. Molly Klemick scoring there for the Chance. 31-15 now. There's a shot in the short right baseline. It's going to be blocked down. Tonsbrook is knocked down in the play. The foul is going to be called here on Ord. Lily Shoemaker picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. So it's 31-15. Here's a Chloe Consbrook going to the free throw line. She's a 44% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Giltner Harvard trailing in the ball game now by 16. 31-15. Consbrook preparing for her second shot here. Eyes the bucket. Lets it fly. Shot is up there, in and out, and back in again. Consbrook scores. 31-16 now. 5:25 to play. Third quarter. Shoemaker with the ball. Shoemaker dribbles to the top of the arc. Sends over to Steetham. Now left side to Jess. Down on the baseline. A shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Rosick from 3. Rebound comes down to Wilson for a Giltner Harvard. Now to Reason into the forecourt. There's Forney with the ball at the top of the arc. Cross-court pass comes over to Consbrook. Her pass in the lane is going to be tipped and intercepted. Rosick has got the ball now for Ord. Winding her way up the floor. Rosick to the far sideline. The ball poked away by Forney. It goes out of bounds and it's going to be Ord ball. Here comes DeRizzo back into the ball game. She's the girl that was injured back there in the second quarter, taking a hit underneath the hole. But she's back into the ball game. That's good news for the Chants. Ord will inbound the ball. Gentry Rosick over in the far sideline. Addison Steetham. There's a pass there. It's going to be intercepted. Turnover number 12 in the ball game now for Ord. 31-16. Ord has got the lead. There's a Forney with the ball to a Reason. Down to Wilson. Takes a three-pointer. The shot's going to be an air ball. No good. Rebound shot had it. Now Giltner Harvard has got the ball. Wilson gets it back on the right side. Reason out here in three-point territory over to Forney on the high left side. Forney, her pass deflected, picked up. Reason has got it. Keeps it alive. Then she's stripped of the ball. Steetham has got it the other way. Drives, shoots, and scores for Ord. Steetham scores. That's 15 turnovers now on Giltner Harvard. 33-16. Ord has got the lead, and now Giltner Harvard wants to call a timeout. Timeout on the floor with 4:01 to play here in the quarter number 3. Ord 33, Giltner Harvard 16. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger Remodeling at 622 East 2nd Street in Hastings. Give them a call at 402-469-8551.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this and trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, as we come back, Giltner Harvard coming out of the timeout. They turn the ball away. Turnover number 16 in the ball game now for the Hornets. 33-16. Ord has got the lead. Chance with the ball back to their offensive end. Rosick sends it to the right side. Gets it back out here to Lang. She takes it to the elbow. Throws up a shot. It's going to be no good. Gets her own rebound as she draws a personal foul inside. Olivia Lang will go to the free throw line here for Ord. This foul is going to go on Peyton Shutt. That's going to be her second. So Olivia Lang, who is 5 out of 6 from the free throw line tonight, will go to the stripe again. She's got 11 points in the ball game. Olivia Lang will toe the mark here for Ord. Her shot is up there, and the shot is going to be off the back iron. No good. She'll get one more. 33-16. Ord has got the lead. The Chance looking to even the record at 12 wins and 12 losses. Live to see another day for the 2025-2026 season. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Lang. It's now 34-16. Ord nearly came up with the ball on the inbound. Rosick nearly grabs the ball away. 34-16 is the score. Here's Giltner Harvard with the ball, having problems with it here as they come into the offensive zone. The ball is knocked loose and a turnover on the Hornets back to the other end. Driving, shooting, and missing is going to be Leah Zanger. And now it's going to be the Hornets back with the ball, back the other way. Tabby Forney has got it, has it knocked loose. Forney picks her back up on the dribble. Tabby Forney dribbling the ball. She stops out here about 35 feet away from the basket. Left side to Bittner. Not a Reason. Here's Wilson with the ball. Free throw line extended right side. Reason. They take it back down in the deep left corner. Forney with the ball. The Reason. Reason dribbles inside the three-point arc. Has it knocked loose. It's going to be Hornet basketball. They will play things in deep in the corner. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:51 to play here in the third quarter. 34-16. Ord has got the lead. They just lobbed the ball. It's going to be deflected away. A turnover on the Hornets. Here comes the Chanticleer is back with the ball. Barbara dribbles into the hole. She's going to be tied up on the play. Possession is pointing in favor of the Hornets. It's like a hockey match. We head to the other end again. Inbounding the ball here is going to be Peyton Schutt. Giltner Harvard hasn't had a lot of offense tonight. They scored 8 points in the first quarter. They scored 6 in the second. They've scored 2 so far here in the third quarter. Reason with the ball to Wilson. Back out of the wing. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Ball is brought down here by Olivia Lang. Bittner misses the last shot for the Hornets. Here's a long pass down the floor. It's going to be intercepted. A turnover on Ord. There's a Reason back with the ball to Wilson. Down on the baseline to Bittner. Her shot's going to be no good. And the rebound comes down here to Ellie Just for Ord. 34-16. There's a feed to Lang underneath the hole. Her shot no good. Lang knocked down. Now we're going to have a timeout called. Lang grabs the ball after she misses the shot. She grabs it lying on her back just to the right of the basket, and they call the timeout. I guess she had possession of the ball. Why not? 1:57 to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break. Ord 34. Giltner Harvard 16. You're listening to high school basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
Taking care of your teeth and gums is important to keeping a healthy smile, and that's where we come in. Dr. Corey Baumgartner of Baumgartner Family Dentistry will provide exceptional oral care services to both children and adults. They offer routine cleanings and screenings, emergency and scheduled surgical and cosmetic procedures, and a teeth whitening program to all of their patients. Whatever your dental care needs, Baumgartner Family Dentistry is there to help. New patients are welcome. Just call 402-462-6484 or stop in and see them at 2217 West 12th Street in Hastings.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Chapman Gym at Hastings St. Cecilia. The Hawkettes winning the first game tonight over Ravenna, 54-15. In the second ball game, the Ord Chanticleers have got the lead over Giltner Harvard. The score is 34-16. We are in the third quarter. Giltner Harvard has scored only 2 points so far here in the third. There's a shot from the elbow. It's up there and in. Lily Shoemaker scores. She's got 7 points in the ball game. There's a shot from Wilson from the deep left corner. It's going to be no good. It's a 20-point lead now, 36-16. Ord putting this baby away. Steetham has got the ball. She works it to the far side there. Steetham is going to get it back out here in three-point territory. She mishandles the ball. It comes to the near side. She tries to knock it out with the leg here of Reason, but it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on Ord. I've got the chance now with 15 turnovers. Giltner Harvard with 18. 36-16. Ord has got the lead here in this one. There's a pass there. It's going to be intercepted. Coming back with the ball is a DeRizzo for Ord. DeRizzo from the deep right corner is going to throw up a shot and hits it. Claire DeRizzo scores. She's got 5 points in the ball game. It's now 39-16. Giltner Harvard is trailing here in the ball game. There's a shot. Her shot from the elbow is up there at the end. Peyton Shutt now with 8 points in the ball game for Giltner Harvard. 39-18. 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now a traveling violation is going to be called on Ord. 16 turnovers on the chance. Down on the scores table, Tabby Forney. She's going to check in here for Giltner Harvard. Coming out will be Avery Reason. 42.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. 39-18. Ford has got the lead. Forney has got the ball, dribbles it down the lane. The ball poked away, and a foul is going to be called here on Ord. Araceli Negrete picking up the personal foul. It's going to be her first. Team foul number 3 on Ord here in the quarter number 3. There's a pass inside and shots up and in. Peyton Shutt scores off the inbound. She got 10 points in the ball game now for Giltner Harvard. It's a 39-20 ball game. There's a feed underneath the basket. The shot's going to be up there, no good by Klemick. Ball tapped out. It's picked up here by Tabby Forney for Giltner Harvard. Forney with the ball. Forney comes across the top to Kaylin Wilson down the baseline. Three-pointer put up there. It's going to be no good by Bittner. Ball recovered here by a Shoemaker for Ord. They're going to run the ball back the other way on the break. And they're going to have it tipped out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books here tonight. Girls high school basketball from the C27 Sub-District Basketball Tournament. After 3, it is Ord 39, Giltner Harvard 20. You're listening to Girls High School Basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Dance with the ball. Steetham has got it on the right side. Bounce pass goes inside. Foul is going to be called. Lily Shoemaker is hammered on the play. She goes up with a shot just to the right of the basket. Foul is going to go here on Carly Eastman, was into the ball game there for Giltner Harvard. Going to the free throw line will be Shoemaker. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. She'll get one more. Shoemaker, a 69% foul shooter on the season. She's got 7 points in the ball game. 39-20. Ord has got the lead over Giltner Harvard here tonight. Shoemaker's next free throw is up there. It's going to be off of the mark. No good. Rebound shut. She lost it out of her hands. Out of bounds. It's going to be Ord ball. Shutt had the ball come right down into her hands there, and Peyton couldn't hang on to it, so Ord is going to inbound it. Baseline right side underneath her own basket. Here's a Jess with the ball to Lang. She's double teamed. Back out to Jess in the corner. Ellie Just dribbling with the ball. Looking. She goes inside to Jamie Babra. She wheels in the lane, and her shot's up and in. Jamie Babra now with 7 points in the ball game for the Chanticleers. It's now 41-20. A big 21-point lead now for Ord as they look for their 12th win of the season here tonight. There's a Tabby Forney with the ball. Forney dribbles to the top of the key, throws it over here to Eastman. Down here in the corner, that's a Bittner. She's going to drive the baseline toward the goal. Ball's going to be ripped out of her hands there by Babra. Long pass down the floor to Lang. She drives for the hole and shot good, and she's fouling the play. Olivia Lang gets the field goal and one. Lang has got 14 in the ball game now for Ord. She's fouling the play here. The bucket is going to count. The foul is going to go on Tabby Forney. That's going to be her second foul. So the bucket is good by Olivia Lang. Now she'll go to the free throw line to try to convert on the three-point play. Shot is up there. It's going to be good. 44-20. Ward has got the lead. Into the ball game now for Giltner Harvard is going to be Avery Reason. 44-20. Ward has got the lead. Giltner Harvard has got the ball. There's a shot at the top of the key, dribbling to the right side. There's a pass that's going to be kicked there by Lang of Ward. So a kicking violation on the chance. Giltner Harvard will inbound the ball here on the near side. Consbrook back into the ball game. Wilson is going to check out now for the Hornets. Giltner Harvard will inbound the ball. 40 comes to a Reason. Reason out here in three-point territory. Now to Tabby. 40 picked up by Lang. Down in the corner, Bittner drives the baseline toward the goal. It's not going to be blocked down, and another foul is going to be called. This one on Jamie Babra. Babra picks there. It's going to go on Steetham instead. They were both there. As in Steetham picking up the personal foul, that's going to be her third. Going to the free throw line will be a Bittner, and her shot is up there. She banks one home. Why not? J.C. Bittner banks home a free throw. That makes the score now 44-21. We're in the fourth quarter, 6:36 to play. Bittner will have one more. Shot is up there, and the shot is going to be off of the right side. No good. Rebound loose there on the near side. It goes out of bounds. And they're going to give the ball to a Giltner Harvard. Last touchdown there by Ord. So Shutt will inbound the ball. Again, it's going to be deflected out of bounds, and a foul is going to be called down there. As in Steetham picks up the foul. That's going to be her third foul officially. So 3 fouls now on Steetham. It's going to be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball. They get it to Shutt. Her shot's good, and she's fouled in the play. Peyton Shutt, she scores for Giltner Harvard. And the foul here is going to go on Ord. It's going to go on Kinley Wilson. There's a freshman that just checked into the ball game. So Shutt will go to the free throw line here. And her shot is up there, and the shot is going to be no good. Again, the ball is loose. It goes out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to Ord. 44-23. Ord has got the lead. And now stepping over the end line was Asin Steetham. She wanted to inbound the ball. And the person that she wanted to inbound it to was no longer where she thought she was. So a turnover on Ord. There's a pass into a Shutt right in front of the basket. Her shot's going to be no good, and the rebound comes down to Jamie Babra. Here come the chance back the other way. Jess has got the ball on the high post. The Wilson down on the far side to Rossick. Her shot for three is going to be no good. Rebound, Babra had it. She's tied up in the play. Jump ball is going to be called. And they give the ball to Giltner Harvard coming back the other way. 44-23. You're listening to high school basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. A little bonus coverage here tonight from the C27 Sub-District Basketball Tournament. We had Hastings St. Cecilia earlier tonight. They beat Ravenna by a score of 54-15. You get bonus coverage now with this second ball game featuring Ord and Giltner Harvard. There's a Consbrook. She drives the baseline, and shot again is going to be blocked down by Babra. Jamie's got a plethora of blocked shots here in this ball game. Babra comes back, 200 pass, comes out on top, now down in the corner, and it's going to be lost down there. Turnover on Ord. Here come the Hornets back the other way, trailing by 19. Going for the hole there is going to be 40, and she's going to be fouled in the play. 40 is going to be fouled in the play here by Molly Klemek. That's going to be the first foul on Klemek. Check that foul is going to go on Babra. That's going to be your third. Going to the free throw line here is going to be Tabby 40. And her shot is up there. It's going to be good. She's now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. 44-24. Ward has got the lead. Tabby 40 will have one more. 40 averaging 11 points per ball game. She's got 4 so far tonight. 40 looks up there. Shot is up, and it's going to be short. Rebound comes down here to Ord. Running back the other way is going to be a Gentry Rosick. Rosick pulls up in the arc, gives it away to Klemick. Her shot for three is up there, no good. Rosick is going to grab the rebound. Out here in three-point territory, dribbles to the top of the key. Bounce pass goes over on the far side. We're going to have a foul. Fouled again. Every reason picking up the foul for Giltner Harvard. That's going to be her third foul. Non-shooting situation. Ord will play things in with 5:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shoemaker with the ball inside. A shot is up and in. Molly Klemick getting the feed there from a Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets the assist and Klemick gets the field goal. 46-24. Giltner Harvard with the ball. They're trailing in the ball game. Three-pointer thrown up there. It's going to be no good by Reason. Rebound comes down to Klemick. She runs her back the other way, stops as she brings it over the midcourt stripe here. Down the baseline now. Foul is going to be called again. Peyton Shutt picks up the foul. That's going to be her third. Check that. It's going to be her fourth personal foul. Non-shooting situation. Ord will play things in from underneath their own basket. Down in the corner. Long-range jumper is going to be no good there. But an offensive rebound. Brought down by a Rosick for the Chanticleers. Out here to Alex Jeffries is into the ball game. There's an entry pass inside to Klemick, and her shot is up and in. Molly Klemick, that's her third field goal out of the ball game, and Ord has doubled the score on Giltner Harvard. 48-24 here in the sub-district semifinals. Forney with the ball over to Bittner, down in the baseline. A three-pointer jacked up there. It's going to be no good. Shutt had the rebound. She had it knocked out of her hands, and a foul is going to be called on Ord. Foul is going to go on to Molly Klemick. That's going to be her second foul. That's going to send Giltner Harvard to the free throw line here. Shutt to the line. Her shot is up there, and that's going to be no good. He's now 2 out of 6 from the free throw line. Peyton Shutt has got 14 points in the ball game for Giltner Harvard. Ward is starting to roll in some new players off of the bench now. Shot by Shutt from the free throw line is going to be up there and in. And the score is now 48-25. Ord has got the lead. Here's Lang to the basket. Her shot no good, but she's fouled in the play. Olivia Lang will go back to the free throw line here for Ord. The shot is going to go on Kaylin Wilson. That's going to be her second. Olivia Lang to the free throw line. She's got 15 in the ball game. She'll have 2 shots here. The first one is going to be no good. Now 7 out of 10 from the free throw line. Olivia Lang will have 1 more. Lang's free throw is up there. She misses that one, and the rebound comes down here to Shutt. Peyton Shutt with it for Giltner Harvard. 48-25. Ord has got the lead. We're halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Reason with the ball. He's trying to drive it. The ball poked loose. Picked up here by Bittner in the corner. Here's a Wilson. There's a pass deflected. Shutt had it. She lost it. It's on the floor. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow is pointing in favor of Ord. So the Champs will get it on the Giltner Harvard turnover. That's 20 turnovers on GH. 48-25 is the score. Ord has got the lead. There's a Lang with the ball. Gets it across the midcourt stripe on the attack. Ball is going to be tipped away, and it's going to be picked up by Giltner Harvard. I've got 19 turnovers on Ord. Driving back the other way, and that's 40 losing control of the ball. She was driving the ball to the hole. It's going to be Ord ball. Winner here will get Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday night, 6 o'clock starting time. 5:45 pregame here on Extreme Sports. Here's a traveling violation again by Ord. They had it just to the left of the basket. Again, some new people. That's Trinity Chatfield into the ball game for Ord. She's called for the traveling violation. 48-25 is the score. Ord has got the lead. Avery Reason has got the ball on the far side to a Tabby Forney. Forney lobs the ball inside. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. Trying to get it inside to a Shutt, but it was covered up there by the Ord defense. They knock it out of bounds. It's going to be Giltner Harvard inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. They come out on the top to Kaylin Wilson. There's a pass deflected into the backcourt, retrieved by Avery Reason for Giltner Harbor. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Reason throws it down on the baseline. There's a long-range jumper by Bittner. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Forney. She drives the ball to the basket and scores. Tabby Forney scores here for Giltner Harbor. That makes the score 48-27. Here comes Ord back the other way as they lob it into the lane, and shot is up there and in. That's Chatfield getting the field goal there for Ord. So she just checked in there and gets a couple of points here for the chance. 50-27. Here's a Bittner again trying to drive it. She loses control. Now to Wilson, to Bittner. Inside the shot. Shot goes for the hole. Her shot is good, but it won't count. A traveling violation on shot. 22 turnovers now in Giltner Harbor. 2 minutes to play. 50-27 is the score. Ord has got the lead, so it looks like it's going to be Ord and the St. Cecilia Thursday night at 6. We'll have the game for you here on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame show at 5:45 on Thursday afternoon. Here's Alex Jeffries with the ball inside to Klemic, and the shot is up there and in. Klemic scores on a little 10-footer. Left side of the lane. 52-27. Ord has got the lead. Here's a Reason with the ball. Reason comes out on top to a Bittner. Bittner dribbles to the right side out here in three-point territory. Now to Reason to the far sideline, now to Forney. Her lob pass inside is going to be chipped away. Shutt grabs the ball, keeps it alive here. There's a feed to the far sideline. It's going to be swatted out of bounds. Carly Eastman coming into the ball game now for Giltner Harbor. Holly Gipple is also coming in for the Hornets. 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. 52-27. Here's a Gipple with the ball now for the Hornets. They lob it inside. That's a shot with the ball. She's covered up. Drops it down low to Wilson. Her shot's up there. No good. Rebound Wilson. Ball shot good. Kaylin Wilson misses on her first field goal attempt. Got her own rebound. Goes back up and scores. 52-29. There's a three-pointer thrown up there. It's going to be no good. Bound for the rebound. Shutt had it. She's ducked on the play. And now a foul is going to be called down here on Ord. We have two shots coming up now. Now what do we got? We're going to have a personal foul called on Alex Jeffries. Jeffries out of Ord. That's going to be her first foul. Going to the free throw line is going to be Shutt for Giltner Harbor. She got 15 in the ball game, and her free throw is going to be up there. That one is going to be no good. Tomorrow night, Hastings College and Doane pregame show, 5:45 tomorrow afternoon. 6 o'clock for the women's game, 7:45 for the guys right here. Next shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Ord. That's going to be Kinley Wilson who's into the ball game now for the chance. They move her down in the corner. There's a pass out on top. Jeffries has got the ball. Now the right side of the wing. Jeffries moves her down in the corner. The Zanger, she drives the ball into the lane, and a foul is going to be called again. Kaylin Wilson picks up the foul for Giltner Harbor. That's going to be her third. 52-29 is the score. Ord has got the lead. And there's a free throw coming up here, and the shot is going to be good. (53-29). Ord with the lead. We're down to 36.1 seconds to play here in this one. Here comes the next free throw. It's up there. It's going to be short. Bound for the rebound. Now we got a foul called. You might know on the rebound. Another foul call here. That's going to go on Wilson. That's going to be her fourth for Giltner Harbor. Now going to the free throw line is going to be Kinley Wilson for Ord. She'll have two shots. Her first one is up there. She banks that one home. 54-29. Ord has pretty well led this thing from the opening tap. Here comes the next one. That's going to be up there, and it drops down through the hole. Her first 2 points in the ball game. 55-29. 30 seconds to go. Reason with the ball over here on the wing. Now down inside to Shutt, and a traveling violation is called on Peyton Shutt. So Ord comes back with the ball with 25 seconds to go. Chance have it here is Zanger with it now. Zanger moves it down the right side of the lane, throws it out here in the 3-point territory. 200 pass goes down in the corner. Jeffries has got it. Back outside, here's a 3-pointer put up there. It's going to be no good. Battle for the rebound. Who's got it? Ward has got it here. 2 seconds, 1 second. Here's a shot at the buzzer. Good, a 3-pointer. Leo Zanger scoring on a 3-pointer by Ord. And that's going to be your final score. Ord wins it tonight, 58-29 over Giltner Harvard. So the Hornets going to wrap up their season with a mark of 13 wins and 10 losses on the season. Ord will improve to 12-12, and we'll see the chance again on the Thursday night. They'll play Hastings St. Cecilia in the sub-district final on Thursday. Game time will be at 6 on the air with the pregame show at 5:45 here on Extreme Sports. Again, the final score in this one, it was Ord beating Giltner Harvard, the final of 58-29. We'll have the totals after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of Greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at HamiltonIsBusiness.com.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
Hey, this is Mick from Maletta Vista Winery in St. Paul. Just a reminder, winter hours will be Saturdays, 11:30 to 9, January through February. That's just one day a week. But come in for lunch. Homemade soup specials on Saturdays. Stick around for the evening meals that start at 5. And while you're at it, stock up on your favorite wines.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, it was Ord winning the second ball game tonight over Giltner Harvard to score 58-29. Ord led this baby almost from the opening tap. We were tied up at 8 points apiece in the first quarter. But Ord scores the final 3 points in the opening period. They led 11-8 after one. Ord leading 24-16 at halftime. It was 39-20 after three, and they go on to win. Final score 58-29. Giltner Harvard wraps up the season at 13-10. Ord will improve to 12-12. They will take on Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday in the sub-district final. Gets underway at 6. On there with a pregame show at 5:45 on Thursday. The Chants will take on the Hawkettes from St. Cecilia. Ord getting 15 points tonight from Olivia Lang, 7 from Jamie Babra. 7 points for Lily Shoemaker. 6 for Gentry Rossick. 5 for Claire DeRizzo. 4 points for Leah Zanger. I also got 2 points from Addison Steetham in the game tonight. Kinley Wilson came on, hit a couple of free throws late. Also hitting a field goal, Trinity Chatfield. She scored 2 points for Ord. For Giltner Harvard, they were led by Peyton Schutt, who scores 15. Tabby Forney had 6 points. Kaylin Wilson had 5 points. Chloe Consbrook had 3. 1 for J.C. Bittner and 1 for Avery Reason. Getting the final score on this one, it was 58-29. Ord wins over Giltner Harvard. We'll come back and check the final shooting numbers after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill In Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillinchill.com.
If you are looking for good food at a reasonable price, you have to check out District 14 Bar and Pizza in Hastings. Choose a delicious, piping hot pizza with homemade thin or thick crust. Get one of their traditional pizzas like hamburger, pepperoni, or sausage, or try one of their specialty pizzas like combination, chicken bacon ranch, or barbecue shrimp. District 14 Bar and Pizza also serves your favorite burgers and sandwiches. Dine-in and carry-out are available, plus you can catch all the games on one of their big screen TVs. That's District 14 Bar and Pizza, 1105 Theater Drive in Hastings.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results.
So again, Ord wins this ball game tonight over Giltner Harvard. Final score of 58-29. Chance winning the ball game tonight over Giltner Harvard. So Ord will play Hastings St. Cecilia on Thursday here on Extreme Sports. 6 o'clock starting time, 5:45 for the pregame here on Extreme Sports. Tomorrow night it'll be Hastings College in Doane from Lynn Farrell Arena. Women's game will get underway at 6 with the men at 7:45. We'll have pregame coverage at 5:45 tomorrow afternoon here on Extreme Sports. So again, St. Cecilia wins the first game. Ord wins the second ball game tonight, setting up the sub-district championship game on Thursday, 6 o'clock starting time, 5:45 for the pregame show here on Extreme Sports. That'll wrap things up from the Chapman Gym here tonight at Hastings St. Cecilia. For Gene Shaw, I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Hastings.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation.